Going into finals, we have one thing and one thing only on our mind, and that's winning.
I'm fairly confident going into finals. I think we're gonna surprise some people.
We're gonna bring our highest level of competition we've ever brought. We're not gonna disappoint.
Yeah, I've actually been preparing my entire life for this.
We know that we can compete with any of the teams in our bracket.
We're able to start proving our worth so far.
Yeah, we're confident.
At the end.
This is a competition to find the best of the best.
I'm still not convinced, but either way, a bounce pass over here, gonna reach stage, but still need a nice.
Where some stories might end, others will begin anew.
Anything can happen. Anyone can win, and anyone can lose. Number 2 is a loser. This is what we have been waiting for all season.
To the end, and maybe in the scoring zone, it's gonna be an overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals. To find the best of the
Dino
best.
once again, Dino faking out the shot, Dino taking the shot, but saved there from Moonface, but Josh once again with a Josh with another shot, but Moonface.
Now they're both missing it, so Everett's going to have a chance now to attack. Let's
some
down
stories
behind the
might
goal,
end.
and bad
Others
elbow,
will begin
putting
anew.
Everett on the board.
Goal against Rivet, they might have a chance in the second round. That shot's going to be off the backboard.
Anyone
Good
can lose.
Frogio.
The air preventing another shot attempt.
And it's not now with that just look for that pass, but a great intercept there by Joshy. The stack coming in, the steal, the second stack from not able to get the pass back down. Great control over the disc here, and it is now in possession, walking in into that bubble, looking for that cut pass, and a great slam dunk there. What a
changing up the momentum of this game as well. However, time will tell. Pass it now high to Moonface. Moonface diving in, bounce shot, and it's good. 2 points on the board.
Inverting on that ceiling, looking for the clear down. It does get there, and they're back with it, and they get the points there. Ashton with the slam.
That's going to go right back into the hands of Aurora, who's clearing it downfield. The stack races there. The stack picked up. No. Steel Skydiver going for the shot. Low pocket. 3-12.
Time management, you can score a goal, you can do whatever, so and they're doing whatever right now. They've got this commanding lead and a cut coming through. Caesar's able to dunk that one, but it's too loose there,
but maybe he'll get picked up as the stacks are coming through. Long three, it's good. Moonface.
Ladies and gentlemen,
7 to 11.
Back to Wit, but just hitting off of some Geo, going high to Voodoo moving into the bubble, going for the cross pass to Speedy just going to be able to get all the way down. So that's going to be in the hands of Speedy sending it across low to QL going for the shot, but just off the backboard, and a nice backboard again by Voodoo.
Ronin taking that just advantage will be Legend.
D-Dog once again, D-Dog faking out the shot, D-Dog taking the shot, but saved there from Moonface, but Josh once again with it, Josh with another shot, but Moonface!
Now, but both missing it, and so Everest gonna have a chance now to attack. Steffo passing down behind the goal, and Bad Elmo putting Everest on the board.
Goal against Rivet, they might have a chance in the second round. That shot's gonna be off the backboard and good from Frogio.
The air preventing another shot attempt.
And it's not now with that disc. Looking for that pass, but a great intercept there by Joshy. The stack coming in, the steal, the second stack from None, able to get a pass back down. Great control over the disc here, and it is now in possession, walking into that bubble, looking for that cut pass, and a great slam dunk there. What a...
Changing up the momentum of this game as well. However, time will tell. Pass up now high to Moonface. Moonface diving in, bounce shot, and it's good! 2 points on the board.
Inverting on that ceiling, looking for the clear down. It does get there, and they're back with it, and they get the points there. Ashton with the slam.
Instead, it's going to go right back into the hands of Aurora, who's clearing it downfield. The stack races there. The stack's going to get picked up. No! Steel Skydiver going for the shot. Low pocket. 3-12 meters.
Time management, you can score a goal, you can do whatever, so... And they're doing whatever right now. They've got this commanding lead, and a cut coming through. Caesar's able to dunk that one, but it's too little
there, but maybe it'll get picked up as the stacks are coming through. Long three, it's good. Moonface! 7 to 11.
Back to Wit, but just hitting off of some Geo, going high to Voodoo moving into the bubble, going for the cross pass to Speedy just going to be able to get all the way down. So it's going to be in the hands of Speedy sending it across low to QL going for the shot, but just off the backboard, and a nice backboard again by Voodoo.
Ronin taking that just advantage will be Legend riding his teammate again. Will anchor it off him, but your boy Simon intercepting that one, going for the shot, and just like that, is down to a one.
Moving around slowly, gonna up to pass it to Shield. Tahada juking out Callan, just going for the shot, and a nice top pocket.
Forward back to X, not quite able to connect though. Wit coming in from a stack there, able to pass to QL Young, but a great steal from Catnip Captain looking for that shot now, and it is good. What a
Geo with the disc there, going for that beautiful pass downfield. You're going for that open shot, 3, and a bing bang boom.
It's here with the last 2 minutes and a pickup from Fire Ninja. If they score, this could be massive.
Excuse me, I was wrong. Let's tack the shot. Oh, my God. It's for 3.
are aware. Our passion is for the future.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the kickoff of the North American Finals weekend. In the catcher's booth tonight is myself, Dano McFabulous. On cameras is Newton Dad, and with me is Solar. Solar, how are you tonight? Are you hyped beyond belief like I am for this first match of the night?
It's NA Finals. You gotta be hyped for this. I as an NA player myself, and you and Newton Dad. I mean, Hivemind, they just got into the Master Division out of the recent Challenger Cup, and Ethereal, they took a round off Joker and forced an overtime, and that's very impressive. I'll be honest. That is really, really impressive. We could be seeing a third round, maybe if Hivemind, I really want to see a Hivemind, the underdog in this matchup, take the win. I'll be honest. Because if you see the underdog win, it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be good finals, good semifinals, whatever. We're in the semifinals right now, but it is Ethereal on the left and Hivemind on the right. So, Dano, what do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, I agree. I always love to see a good underdog story coming in, right at the last minute there. Not really getting the chance to have that round robin with the teams and get used to them. They're just kind of hopping right into this, ready to go. But, the players on that team, I know most of them. They're all great players. They play really well together. I mean, the players on Ethereal, same thing. I'm on your side. I think we could potentially see a 3-round. Hivemind is going to give Ethereal a run for their money here. It is going to be just nonstop action all game long.
I mean, these players, we've seen them around for a while now. We've seen Callan, he's been here since preseason. Same with Captain Will. I believe Suprum and Kaz now as well. But Mozzie, C. Jason, Single Shot, and Geogram, they all have really, really good chemistry. And I mean that. I faced Ethereal in the Echo Invitational a few weeks back, and of course we lost, but that's a completely okay. It was a learning experience, and their chemistry and their backstack, all the above. I mean, they're an amazing team, and that's the exact same there with Hivemind, as they all have that kind of chemistry, especially Callan and Captain Will as I'd say the duo on Hivemind.
Yeah, chemistry is definitely super important in this game. I mean, any sports game really, but I really believe that's kind of what makes the biggest difference in these teams is that chemistry, and that really comes from practice, practice, practice. You don't get to this level if you're not playing on a regular basis, constantly tweaking your skills, watching the meta evolve so your team can evolve with it, and you got to stay ahead of the curve to be at this level. So, kudos to both these teams, and the teams have now readied up, so we will be going into the arena, ready for this round one of Ethereal versus Hivemind.
as the neutral joust. As the time goes down, it will be the neutral joust here picked up and off the head of Captain Will. It will be Hivemind winning that one, picked up by Mozzie. Mozzie's gonna lose it off the head of Captain Will again. Captain Will sending it over to Suprum. Suprum to the backboard where Callan will be able to get the receive and the shot. Fifth, more like 11 seconds in, Hivemind's gonna get the first 2 points.
Yes, a super quick display from Hivemind there. Very coordinated passes. They knew where they were going to be, where they were going to pass it, and they executed. Bang, bang, boom. 2 points on the board. Now Joust advantage to Ethereal. See Jason with the disc. Taking his time looking for his options. Now getting contested. Passes it on over, but Captain Will ready for the disc. Going with a 3-point shot, but just bouncing off the side of the backboard.
It will be sent through by JL Graham. It's going to be loose into the Hivemind zone. It's going to be a race here. No one's going to be there. It's just like slugs. But, an ender there from Captain Will. That was a great ender. And it'll be sent through into the zone of Ethereal. And it'll be picked up here by Callan. Callan's going to get stunned out for his efforts. Going to be picked up by Suprum. Suprum going to juke around, send it to the high, where Callan will be able to get the receive and send it back to Captain Will.
Yeah, beautiful reset there to Captain Will. A great move there. Allowed them to slow it down, but that pass just bouncing. Ooh, and they reset it again. Great call. Great control here by Hivemind. Lots of passes. Kazaz out. Going for the shot and just, off the top of the ring. Callan tries to get it, but gets stunned up by Graham. Now Will picking it up. Hivemind still trying and trying. Another pass and bouncing. Or no, is a slam dunk. It kind of moved on my screen a little, but nonetheless, 2 points for Hivemind, putting them in the lead 4-0.
Yeah, in the lead, it's a pretty convincing lead so far, but it will be 8 minutes left remaining. Points on the board will be the considered option here, maybe even a 3 to keep their lead by 1. If they get, a 3 and a 2, which would put them up by 1 and 5-4, but it will be down a single shot, over to Mozzie. Mozzie looking for the 1-on-3, and that was dirty. That was dirty. He swung around and dunked it in for the 2. It's 2-4, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left remaining.
That was an impressive display from Ethereal. It's what we've come to expect. Maybe just the first minute or so, they were just getting those first round jitters out of the way. That was a fantastic display of teamwork, getting them a goal quickly on the board. Now only a 1-goal difference between these teams.
1 goal difference. It will be that chain there from Ethereal. I mean, that was we always got to talk about that chain. That chain is amazing, and especially how they're playing right now, especially in the finals, it could be vital actually in that fling. I believe that was from Kaznaz, but just gonna be bouncing loose into the Hivemind zone, picked up here by single shot, sending it all the way back to Jason. Jason's gonna not going to be contested, yeah, but Suprum's going to just anchor himself, and so is Jason. Just going to look for this offense here. Just going to hold it down here. Just trying to send it across over to JL Graham. JL Graham looking for the clock tower, and he's Mozzie going to send a cut pass over to single shot, but it's just a little bit low, and it will be picked up by Jason.
That was really a great attempt there by Ethereal. No, they really took their time, knowing they have lots of time left, because they're only behind by that 1 goal. Some extremely coordinated efforts, but the defense from Hivemind was not letting them score. The disc now just floating around. Ooh, going into Suprum. Suprum going for a shot there. Ooh, that dinger. JL Graham now passing it over to Mozzie. Mozzie clearing it downfield for Ethereal, putting it right in Hivemind's bubble. Ooh, going just above the goal. That was dangerously close, but it's going to be JL Graham with a shot there for another 2 points, tying up this first round.
Tie it up. All they need is a 3. Well, times are pretty much, the scores now have pretty much reset. We're down pretty much 0-0 here. Whoever gets the points, they get the points. It's like just only a 2-pointer or anything. But 6 minutes left remaining. Sent over to Callan. Callan low or across to Kaznaz. There's a missed pass, but it will be Captain Will or Callan to pick it up. Send it over to Kaznaz. Kaznaz try to send it through to Suprum, but picked up the IC Jason and try to send over to JL Graham. JL Graham sending a cross pass over to no one, I think, and Callan's gonna clear it all the way through.
Ooh, and that stack from Ethereal again, getting right back. Ooh, Captain Will in the right place at the right time. 2 more points for Hivemind, putting them back in the lead.
If they get one more point, I mean, it's pretty much just like the same thing that we're gonna see. We could see some more 2-point trades, but as we reach the halfway mark, Still got time left to mount that comeback, of course. It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes is 5 minutes, and it will be sent over that left tunnel. Picked up by Mozzie here. Mozzie here taking that shot. That's going to be a little bit low, and it'll be outside of the bubble now. Picked up by Supreme. Supreme's going to be able to clear it through, but intercepted by C. Jason. C. Jason's just going to anchor himself. Send it over to Mozzie. Mozzie over to the cross ceiling, but oh, just a missed pass, and C. Jason trying to send it back over to Mozzie, and Mozzie will get the rebound.
Great efforts here from Ethereal, keeping that possession of the disc. And now it's going to be a single shot with the disc. Going for that pass for JL Graham. Ooh, but just bouncing off the environment, out of reach. Now flurry of stuns here. Disc changing hands all over the place. Mozzie getting that pass over to single shot in for 2. This game is tied once again, 6-6.
Yeah, 6-6. It will be 4 minutes left remaining. Hivemind with the shot's advantage. I mean, C. Jason and all of his teammates are really good players, especially C. Jason as a goalie. He can still shoot some shots and still get some points on the board, but Callan, or Captain Will, is trying to send it over to Callan, and J.L. Graham's going to get the recovery and send it all the way through into the bubble of Hivemind, and it will be picked up by Kaznaz with the recovery into the out of the bubble and intercepted by C. Jason. C. Jason up to the ceiling to single shot, looking for the low pass over to Mozzie. Mozzie going to dunk it around an alley-oop, self alley-oop, I should say, and they're back up by 2.
You know, we called it at the beginning. This match has been phenomenal. Just back and forth, back and forth. You know, I love watching these master teams. They just, you know, they zip around so quickly. And the action is just always, you know, from start to stop. And ooh, a miss joust there by Hivemind, but they still regain collection. Captain Will getting the pass down to Supreme. Supreme going for that clear, but unfortunately bouncing off the environment, putting that possession back into the hands of Ethereal. Now going to Mozzie, getting that pass downfield, but just missing, giving Hivemind the chance to get that disc back, but single shot is not going to have it. Getting it over to Mozzie on the ceiling. Mozzie going for the shot, and right in the top pocket. C. Jason was right there to help assist in the event. It was too close. You know, Ethereal now up by 2 goals, 10-6.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left remaining, as it will be John's advantage going to Hivemind. I mean, even if an alley-oop, that would have still gave them the 2 points, and honestly, the alley-oops, you always got to give it to him. That's a great play there, but Captain Will sending over to Callan. Callan back to Captain Will. Captain Will now with the disc, because we move it up, send it over to Callan. Callan here. He's going to send it low to, that is Kaznaz. Kaznaz going to lose it off that chain from Ethereal. Picked up by C. Jason here. Off that back pass, sending it low to, that was JL Graham. JL Graham's going to be able to get it through into the Hivemind zone. Picked up by Callan. Callan's going to lose it off the chain. And Kaznaz back to Callan. Callan looking for the clear through. Maybe just, yeah, actually a pass over to Supreme. Supreme with the long shot, just going a little bit wide and picked up and recovered by not a single shot.
As we wind down the last 2 minutes of the first round, teams are going to be tightening up here. Ethereal with a 2-round lead, going to try and get another point on the lead. Oh, not quite. Mozzie going in for the shot, getting that additional goal lead, 12-6. Still some time left for Hivemind, but they're going to have to turn it around, starting with this joust advantage here if they want to come back in this first round.
Yeah, 2 threes. That's all they need. It's only, either three twos or 2 threes. It's either way, just a few points is all they really need. But a single shot, trying to get the points. Just gonna take that shot, but just going a little bit wide, and it'll be recovered by C. Jason. C. Jason gonna juke around, take the shot, and an alley-oop. That was a good play there. They're down by 8 now, and Ethereal not with the shots advantage, but it will be Hivemind.
You know, those alley-oops, they seem to like them, but they are quite effective, giving them the lead here in this round, 14-6. Hivemind has a chance here to kind of change up momentum, kind of start getting them ready for that second round. Some great control here, some great passes. Now Kaznaz getting that pass downfield, but just missing the mark, putting it into the hands of Mozzie for Ethereal as she clears it downfield.
Downfield, but no intercepted there from Captain Will. Captain Will up to the ceiling, but intercepted by Mozzie, but a shot, just a pass over to Callum, but no one's home. Picked up by Kaznaz. Again, 30 seconds left remaining. Trying to get some more points on the board. A 2-pointer. That was a great shot there from Kaznaz, and that'll put them back down by 6.
You know, they need that goal here. It's a great way to start ending up this first round. As I know it's not quite over yet. There is still a few seconds left. Something can happen. But that's, I find getting that goal right near the end before the second round, if you're not in the lead, really helps set the stage for the next round. As we count down here, round 1 will go to Ethereal, 14-8.
I mean, that boost, that momentum boost from Hivemind, getting those last 2-pointer on the board, I mean, that could ultimately put them in a good position for the next, round. I mean, it could be happening soon. We could be seeing a great momentum coming into this second round. So it will be 14-8, like you said. And, well, I'm excited for this next round.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was a great start to the first round. Both teams putting on great displays. We saw lots of back and forth. I expect that we will continue to see that in the second round. Like we said before, when you're at this level, that's what you expect to see. Quickly looking at the stats here, I love that Hivemind is, look at that evenness across the board. 2 points apiece. If that isn't teamwork, I don't know what is. I love when you see points evenly spread across the board. Just a great display from both teams. Super hyped for round 2. Hope everyone in Twitch chat, hopefully you are ready for round 2, because I am psyched.
I mean, you always gotta hope for a great round, and I mean, it's always gonna be a great game whenever you got 2 Master Divisions duking it out. It's always gonna be a great matchup. I don't know how else to put it, but we got the neutral Joust Ethereal ruining round 1 and Hivemind trying to take this round 2, force round 3, or maybe force even an overtime. So, Dad, I'll take it away.
Yes, round 3 or overtime. I would love to see an overtime. That would be fantastic. An initial joust there from Ethereal. Not quite sure who hit it, but it was a lightning bolt going down the field. See Jason now trying to pass over to Mozzie. Mozzie, quick tap back to JL Graham. Some great display there, but it's going to be taken by the great defense from Hivemind. Suprum trying to clear it out there, but bouncing off the environment. However, Captain Will continue that clear. That boost, though. Oh, and that steal from Kaznaz. That was so close, but it was 2-on-1. So Ethereal gets possession, but Suprum, they're going for that shot and bouncing off of the nest.
Tap to back from Suprum over to Captain Will. Captain Will back to Callan. Callan just going to slow it down here. Maybe look for a pass up to the ceiling. He has a few open passes, and everyone from Ethereal is around the bubble. Losing it off the head is Callan. Callan up to the clock, and a soft little dunk there from Suprum. 1 minute in, it will be Ethereal with a Shouse advantage.
I love those plays where, looks like they're going to go behind the goal, but nope, going in front, psych. Every time, it gets me. I don't know what it is. I love it. Joust advantage now to Ethereal. It's going to be in possession of C. Jason. Looking for those options, getting that pass off over to Mozzie. Mozzie into the tunnel, but not quite connecting with the teammate where the disc is up for grabs. Mozzie trying to reset it back. Still continuing this ping pong with the disc. C. Jason now with the disc. Looks like with Ethereal gaining some possession here. JL Graham now passing it over across to single shot. Single shot waiting for his teammates to move downfield as they pass it back and forth, slowly moving it. Great display of passes here from Ethereal as Mozzie goes for that final pass over to C. Jason. C. Jason back to Mozzie. Mozzie going in for the dunk. Oh, getting a stun out by Captain Will, if I'm not mistaken. Great read and defense.
Yeah, defense. Well, not on defense anymore. It's on offense. It's JL Graham trying to send it across over to C. Jason, but turning it over, trying to clear it through his Captain Will. It will be over down to the floor and slapped out into the lower trap by JL Graham. Picked up by Mozzie. Mozzie with the boop shot, but saved there from Kaznaz very far back on that back line, and it'll be sent through again by Kaznaz into the bubble. And this a shot there from Kaza, saved by C. Jason, and that's what I mean by the chain from Ethereal.
Yeah, that chain made the difference, and this chain might have made the difference here again. We have a 2-on-2 situation going in the bubble. C. Jason juking out Captain Will, taking the shot and tying up this second round.
I mean, Hivemind, 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. I mean, they're definitely trying. They all got to be trying as hard as they are already. I mean, it's the Master Division, it's the finals. You got to do the best that you can. You got to put on a show for all the viewers, all the 100 of you guys watching this. But it will be Callan here off that pass from Captain Will, but having it back to Captain Will. Captain Will just losing the disc just a little bit and sent through to Kaznaz. Kaznaz gonna send it all the way to Suprum. Suprum to Captain Will. Captain Will gonna lose it off the chain, and Mozzie's gonna get the clear.
That stack from Ethereal again, deadly. This is deadly too. An open goal shot from JM. 3 points now, putting them in the lead, 5-2.
That was impressive. Quick chain, quick conversion. I mean, you're gonna expect it from one of the best teams, like Ethereal. And I'm not saying that Hiveline isn't the best team, but the best team will be playing sooner or later after this match. But Mozzie here to pick up the disc, trying to win this match, sending a dribble, but no, it's just gonna bounce a little bit, picked up and tapped back from single shot over to see Jason, inverting, almost inverting to the ceiling, but Mozzie's gonna be inverted, gonna juke around on that shoulder, send a cut pass, but just losing it, and it will be sent through by Captain Will.
Ooh, great. Was that almost a shot attempt there, but that stack getting them back once again. That stack has been pivotal here. And another long shot. Oh, such a close dinger shot there. Suprum now getting the disc, trying to clear it out, but a great intercept by JL Graham. Now over to C. Jason. C. Jason, open goal shot just wide of the goal, going right to the hands of Kaznaz, who clears it overhead downfield. It's going to be a race, but that's lightning fast stack from Ethereal. There first again, maintaining control into the hands now of Mozzie.
Mozzie's going to be able to get it through the mid zone, and it'll be loose here, picked up by JL Graham. JL Graham sending it across over to Mozzie again. Mozzie gonna make some space, sending it over to single shot, looking for the cut. No, just the shot, the single shot. A shot there from single shot. They're back up by 5.
5-point lead here, 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes in the Echo Arena world is a long time. So plenty of time for Hivemind. There's no need to panic. They can still slow it down. We've seen some amazing passes from them. I know they can bring this back. Captain Will now with a quick pass over to Kaznaz. Kaznaz right over to Callan. Callan ready to flick it on over to Suprum. Suprum looking for his options now as his teammates boost downfield, but he's being pressured by that Ethereal stack. Ooh, and they drop it. It's up for grabs here. Luckily for Hivemind, they were able to recollect it. Kaznaz now, as they find their new positions, going for that pass to Captain Will, but just missing, where C. Jason is grabbing that disc, playing great defense, looking for those options now, stunning out his attacker, getting that clear downfield.
That could have been in if it was a little bit farther back, and I've seen that shot go in many times from, just pubs. I mean, people are very impressive, especially both of these teams are very impressive too. But losing the disc is Ethereal and tapped out by, I believe that was Mozzie, or it was someone, but no, it wasn't Mozzie. It was sent through by Mozzie now, trying to send a cloud shot maybe, or just a dime, I would say, and back up by 7, 3 minutes and 45 seconds left remaining.
That was one of those tighter angle shots from down kind of lower corner to the side, but great display by JL Graham, giving them that 7-point lead. About 3 minutes and 34 seconds once his countdown is done here. Joust advantage to Hivemind. It's going to be Captain Will getting a quick pass into the tunnel as they're quickly that Ethereal stack. They need to watch out. The second they receive the disc, it is there. Suprum and Kazan is playing a great game of pass here as, they both stun each other out. Reach for the disc. Suprum regaining possession, going for that pass pass away, but JL Graham in the right place at the right time for that defense. Still possession is with Hivemind now. Suprum down to Kaznaz. Kaznaz going for that back pass, but single shot right there, ready to steal. Disc still on Hivemind's side of the field, though. Not for another second longer. A single shot does get it out.
As it gets out, we picked up by Mozzie now. Mozzie sending it across over to JL Graham, but no one's going to be there to connect on it. There was 2 people there, but unfortunately no one was there. But picked up, people were there, but they weren't able to connect on it, as it might be a self-clear here, but no, tapped out by, that was Callan, I believe, and it'll be back in the possession of Suprum. The supreme shot from Suprum. They're down by 4 in the second round.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. That is exactly what Hivemind needed. Now only 2 goals behind, about 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Joust advantage to Ethereal as we wind down the last just over 2 minutes of round 2. If Ethereal continues their path, they will take it. But if Hivemind continues this reverse momentum, Callan now trying to clear it down. Ooh, beautiful pass to Suprum. Suprum has an opportunity for shot. He takes 2 more points for Hivemind. Only 1 goal difference now.
That was an impressive shot and an even more impressive pass from Callan giving that ultimately giving that assist to Supram, but it will be 2 minutes left remaining, 9-7. Ethereal with the lead in with the shots advantage. See Jason to pick this up here. Gonna be contested by Supram and getting the stun off, and now it's a few numbers here, but single shot here with the disc. Gonna move it up now. He's just gonna slow it down, send it low, but no one's home. It'll be loose here, picked up, and actually no, not picked up yet, but recovered by Mozzie. Mozzie's gonna look for a cut pass. No, just a basketball shot, but saved there from Kaznaz. And it'll be sent all the way through. 1 minute, 30 seconds left remaining. Let's see who can get there first. It will be Ethereal and slapped out by Mozzie.
That save from Kaznaz could end up being extremely pivotal as we come into this last minute. Ooh, open shot on the goal, and ooh, just a little wide. Picked up by C. Jason, going for another attempt. Cut past a single shot. Puts it in for 2. Giving them that little bit extra lead now, a 4-point lead. Still possible to come back here. Hivemind has some time, but they need to start making it happen right now.
Well, I'll be honest, they really can't make it happen right now as they'll be able to make it soon. They gotta get some quick conversion off now. They gotta get some passes up the field. 40 seconds left remaining as that could be the ice, and Captain Will sending it over to Callan. Callan's gonna be able to get the rebound though, and it's gonna end your one. Take the shot, just going a little bit wide though in the bubble of Ethereal, and that'll be the ice if that clear goes all the way through as it does into the mid zone.
Ooh, great job there. You know, Hivemind still playing right to the end, going for that last goal. Great save there, just bouncing down now. Callan, they're going in for that one final attempt. Callan going for that pass, but single shot just right there, denying it. Callan again going for another pass attempt to Supram, but not quite connecting. I love that they're fighting right to the very end, but it is going to be Ethereal for round 2 and taking this game. Fantastic.
I mean, yeah, Ethereal is going to take this in the finals, so we could be seeing something happen here, and maybe the underdog might be, well, it might consider it being out, but I mean, don't count off of them yet. We got the rivalry, I should say, coming up relatively soon. So this next match, we saw this soon. Actually, we saw this literally a week ago. We saw Ethereal and Joker duke it out. This is what's coming up next. We got Ethereal versus Joker, undefeated team for 2 seasons straight. Ethereal forming new with their new roster from this season. Excuse me. A winner versus Hivemind Anomaly and Joker. High Voltage Anomaly, excuse me. My brain is going everywhere. I don't care, but it will. We'll be back soon. It's gonna be an amazing game. It's gonna be everything amazing. And well, Daniel, what do you have to say?
Yeah, you know, just that was a fantastic game. I think it's exactly what we expected to see. Would have loved, like we said, to see the underdog to come through, but you know, they're not out of this yet. We could see them come back. We could see a rematch later. Who knows? I still have high hopes for Hivemind, but it's definitely excited to see what Ethereal does. Their next game will be against 4 Kings when they are matched up. It won't be quite yet. That'll be a couple games away, but definitely excited to see the next game on this channel, which will be coming up in the near future. So please hang out, stand by. Really hope to see you very shortly.
are where. Our passion is for the future.
Would you make up your mind? 'Cause I'm getting tired of overthinking every move you make. And I can help you decide who you're loving now and how I'm not quite there.
Yeah, the near side trap going to be picked up by Game. Trying to send out, but Jason there with the recovery. Going to be sent all the way through. Picked up there by Mozzie. Mozzie has the open lane. Whoa! What a save there from Ryan. It's one of the biggest saves in the round 2. It's going to send all the way through. Jaywalker has an open lane, and that was on. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Offensive players, once they get into the bubble zone, that's allowing them to stack up much more quickly as it's on the ground. Moonface, oh, what a save there by Cruisin', and he sends it out. And again, that stack is together.
Saves now as he recollects the disc and maybe looks for an attacking opportunity, but this may be just as important, if not more important, than Challenger Cup, because this will get them for the opportunity to get into Challenger Cup. But Goran Jr. bouncing out of the bubble back to his teammate, though. Intentional pass, random cross pass to Lord of War. Lord bounce shot, and it's good. What a play! Sin take the lead 4-2.
3 is a 3, as I'm not sure anyone says, but it's a fact. So out, flying in, taking it is Zach, and putting 3 more on the board.
He's looking, he's juking, he's passing over to Pam, and Pam is going to pass it to Frost, who's going to sink it in for 2 early on here in this first round.
Let's see how Valkyries can respond here. They can't let that get them down.
See Swag War as well in the chat, and I see a Cal 3-point goal. How about that? What was that? 2 seconds.
But unfortunately, no one was there to pick it up. That's going to get picked up by Menacing Mage. Menacing Mage over to Aureli Aurum. Aureli Aurum back over to Retep, who's going to sink it in.
Looking like Niles could not find the disc, as Stody can find the disc. Down to Niles for the slam dunk, making an amazing response.
Pushing out as the lone man, the lone pressure, the forecheck. Jewel going to start walking up with this one. They have 2 of the bubble, passing it there to Speedy. What a setup.
Actually, sits that much farther down. That's not a bounce shot, but it's going to get picked up by his teammate, and they're going to hit the post. No! But there's not over yet, and the second time, it's good.
Can't tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Ob is going to send that no way. Is that going to be...
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately there, Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Is going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery, going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke, going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back into the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
They got it! They got it! We're going to overtime! No! You cannot do this.
Now that's going to be through the tube. These stacks, the double stacks are there. The shot is going to be stopped. Talk about that defense getting back at the right time, but it's still in the hands of Helmet. Helmet, another save from Howler. Talk about this defense. They're not letting Helmet put any more points on the board. Bound to neutral zone. Who's there first? No one. It's eventually going to be Tejada. Tejada, no, gets stolen from his hands. X open 3, but gets stunned. Who's going to be there? Catnip. 3 points. But Catmon taking an early lead. They are the higher seeded team, I do believe. And definitely maybe showing that 1 rank difference. It's quite large.
Careful because there are a lot of converging defenders. Tries to slice it over to the side. A steal from Sendo. Another shot from Sendo. And send in for 3.
All the way down to the orange side of the arena. Mamba now slapping it right to his teammate. That was actually a behind the back blind slap. Zach slowing it down, really patient, slapping it down, passing it to Duke. Duke trying to pass across the Caption. Caption back to Duke, and then Duke in the top pocket over the goalie. Really well played off the bat. Synapse coming out strong.
You don't wanna know. Lost track of time, don't know how to feel, but I'm not sorry. I'm lost in your eyes, are you even real? But don't you worry, I'm not looking for the one, no,
Aurora, but Anomaly instead right there. That Shane. Oh man, we cannot stop talking about it and just how fast it is. Now, this one picked up by Acorn and with a little over the head.
Moments that a turnover happens and Seven's been able to turn those around and convert them into points. Oh no, another one. Citizen lock shot. Unbelievable. They're up by 9.
Wow. And says Jaywalker getting in the offense, well, almost, but instead picked off, and that's another clear, and that's another goal. I guess
that was not clear.
He might gonna take it in. It is a 2-on-1. Looking for that pass across to Tipu. Tipu now with the disc. That defender got baited out, and a shot there from Tipu.
Yeah, heck with it now on the back line. 2.5 minutes to go in the second round. Paper looking to end this one in 2. Oh, they're still tied. Setup, what a setup.
No! Bartstar denying it as it's going to bounce into the midfield. Bushibo now with the disc. Bushibo over. Woo! What?
Players and now slapped down. It looks like it will be Palace to collect this one. Palace going through the cross to the law, and the law, he puts it in.
A great save there by Chris Custom, able to pick it up and clear it back down the field. It is now loose.
Don't think I'll stay. No, I can't be the only one who doesn't wanna fall. Doesn't wanna fall in love. Doesn't wanna
D-Dog once again. D-Dog faking out the shot. D-Dog taking the shot, but saved there from Moonface. But Josh once again with it. Josh with another shot, but Moonface.
Now, but both missing it. And so Everest going to have a chance now to attack. Steffo passing down behind the goal. And Bad Elmo putting Everest on the board.
Goal against Ribbit. They might have a chance in the second round. That shot's going to be off the backboard and good from Frogio.
The air preventing another shot attempt.
And it's not now with that disc. Looking for that pass, but a great intercept there by Joshy. The stack coming in, the steal, the second stack from not able to get a pass back down. Great control over the disc here, and it is now in possession, walking into that bubble, looking for that cut pass, and a great slam dunk there. What a...
Changing up the momentum of this game as well. However, time will tell. Pass up now high to Moonface. Moonface diving in, bounce shot, and it's good! 2 points on the board.
Inverting on that ceiling, looking for the clear down. It does get there, and they're back with it, and they get the points there. Ashton with the slam.
Instead, it's going to go right back into the hands of Aurora, who's clearing it downfield. The stack races there. The stack's going to get picked up. No! Steel Skydiver going for the shot. Low pocket. 3-12 meters.
Time management, you can score a goal, you can do whatever. So, and they're doing whatever right now. They've got this commanding lead and a cut coming through. Caesar's able to dunk that one, but it's too little
there, but maybe it'll get picked up as the stacks are coming through. Long three. It's good. Moonface. 7-11.
Back to Wit, but just hitting off of some Geo, going high to Voodoo moving into the bubble, going for the cross pass to Speedy. Speedy just going to be able to get all the way down, because it's going to be in the hands of Speedy. Speedy sending it across low to QL. QL going for the shot, but just off the backboard, and a nice backboard again by Voodoo.
Ronan taking that just advantage will be Legend riding his teammate again. Will anchor it off him, but your boy Sam intercepting that one, going for the shot, and just like that, is down to a one.
Moving around slowly, gonna up to pass it to Shield. Tahada juking out Callan, just going for the shot, and a nice top pocket.
Forward back to X, not quite able to connect though. Wit coming in from a stack there, able to pass to QL Young, but a great steal from Catnip Captain looking for that shot now, and it is good. What a
Geo with the disc there, going for that beautiful pass downfield. You're going for that open shot, 3, and a bing bang boom.
It's here with the last 2 minutes and a pickup from Fire Ninja. If they score, this could be massive.
Excuse me, I was wrong. Let's tack the shot. Oh, my God. It's for 3.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the second matchup on Channel 2 in the North American Finals for Echo Arena, brought to you by VR Master League. In the caster's booth tonight is myself, Daniel McFabulous. On cameras is Newton Dad, and beside me in the caster's booth is Solar. Solar, how are you feeling about today thus far? How are you feeling about the matches and what we've already done and what's to come?
I mean, it's Joker and the underdog. The Joker and the underdog who just mercied who? Anomaly? They mercied Anomaly.
Yes.
They mercied Anomaly in the 3rd round, and they're gonna boost the momentum off of that and try to take a round off Joker, even take the win. I'm calling it now. The underdogs, I'm favoring them. This team, this Joker team, they've been the undefeated champions, season 1 and 2. So it's gonna be something else. If these underdogs, high voltage, if they win this game, I think that they're locked in the finals. I believe so, because well, they might not be, but they will be. That is going to be history for Echo Arena.
Yes, it would be definitely history indeed. It's not very often you see anyone even win a round on Joker, so it's definitely going to be hype. I mean, like you said, High Voltage did just come off of a Mercy, so they are going to be extremely amped right now. I know I would be if I was them after the run we just saw. So super exciting to see if their momentum carries forward as they do face, one of the most undefeated teams that we have out there. Well, I guess to say the most undefeated team, not one of the most, the most. Definitely excited to watch this matchup. We thought our last game on this channel of Hivemind versus Ethereal had some quick boosting around. Well, this one is going to be just as quick, if not quicker. And the teams are starting to ready up, so we should be underway here any minute. Twitch chat, are you all hyped up, excited, ready to see this matchup?
I mean, I'll be honest, I hope they are. It's Joker, and it's the underdogs. It's gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a great matchup. I have no other words. It's just gonna be an amazing matchup, and I mean, the roster, of course, King Kong, Reliable Ryan, Jaywalker, and Game. Game is one. Okay, this was confirmed by many players that have played the game for longer than, since season 1. Game is one of the best players, and I know that for a fact. Game is one of the best players in the league right now, and with him being on the undefeated team for season 1 and season 2, I think he was a great roster addition. And same with High Voltage. They have some insanely good players, and so I believe this will go into round 3 and possibly even into overtime. But it will be losing it off the head. But is High Voltage? That was a quick joust there. Lulz over to the floor, but no one's home, and we sent through by Game. Actually, a pass over to Kong. Kong gonna be able to clear it through into the High Voltage zone.
Ooh, great recovery there by Jaywalker. Jaywalker down to Ryan. Ryan, ooh, go for the shot, but Goran Jr. getting that save, clearing it downfield, denying that first shot attempt from Joker. But Kung was there lightning fast, ready to recollect that. They are already spaced out, ready for their passes, going for that pass downfield, but the stack from High Voltage read that pass nicely, intercepted it, trying to dribble it downfield. Ooh, they're gonna keep it going downfield as Goran is chasing the disc, but Goran might still get to it first, and he shall, trying to tap it off, trying to keep possession, but Jaywalker's gonna grab it and clear it down the left tunnel.
Down in the left tunnel, picked up by Game. Game has an open lane, and he's gonna take a soft shot for the 3-pointer. 55 seconds in, they're getting that first 3 points going to the side of Joker.
Yes, 1 minute in, 3-point goal. Really great start for this round. Joust advantage now to High Voltage. Very excited to see what they do with this rollout here, with, the tactics that we know Joker has, that quick speed coming at them. They do get that pass over into the tunnel, just missing the teammate, and oh so close. Kung was there just in the nick of time to pick it up as his teammates now just boost down, ready for that pass, but High Voltage even quicker, a little sneakier, getting that intercept, turning it back around, but the backline defense played by Ryan is there to defend for Joker.
Looking for this offense for Joker will be, Joker, and picked up by Lulz, trying to send out, but no, intercepted by Ryan. Ryan trying to send him that shot, but just going a little bit wide, and picked up by Game here. Game's going to look for that ceiling pass, maybe just a walk in the bubble. Going to try to juke one, but recovered by Jaywalker. Jaywalker off the head of High Voltage, but recovered by Game again, and Game going to put it in for that right side pocket, Dr. Pocket, I should say, and there are 2 minutes in. I mean, they're back up by 5.
We saw some great defense there by High Voltage, but Joker just putting on the pressure just nonstop, taking those shot after shot there and getting them that extra goal. They're now 5-0. Joust advantage back to high voltage. It's going to be Isolate getting that beautiful pass over to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja going for a bounce pass. Ooh, beautiful connection with Lulz. Lulz going for that shot and just a little wide. It's going to be picked up by Gordon, tapping it in for 2, getting their first goal of the round. Only 3 points behind now. Joust advantage will be to Joker.
I'm rooting for the underdogs now. That's the momentum that they need on the undefeated team, Joker. That's the momentum that they need. Goalie Goran getting that slap into the goal on the goal of Joker, and it'll be picked up by Game here. Game gonna juke along the ceiling, but red there from Fire Ninja, and Fire Ninja with the shot, and he makes it. 5-5. We're tied now in the first round.
Wow, that? I was not expecting that. You know, I'm watching the replay here. Like, I was so stunned. You know, they go for that pass and just, he was in the right place, the right time. That open goal, took the shot, capitalizing on that mistake from Joker, tying this game back up. We are even once again as Jaywalker goes for a pass into the tunnel to Ryan. Ryan currently uncontested, slowly drifting downfield, letting his teammates move forward as he makes that pass to the stack. Great pass over to Jaywalker. Oh, and the stack from high voltage knocking it right out of their hands, but Kung is there to collect it. Quick cut pass and a missed shot attempt there. The disc is everywhere, but ending up in the goal for 2 for Joker. We got some high voltage hype in the chat. I love it. Keep it up.
The hype in the chat. I mean, you guys got to get hype for this. The underdogs are only down by 2. 6 minutes left remaining. Leads going to Joker. High voltage, which is Josh advantage. Isolate over to Goran. Gonna look for the options here. Just gonna move it up, send it over to Lulz. Lulz over to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja looking for some conversion, some kind of alley-oop, but just off the backward wide. Picked up by Goran. Goran's gonna take the shot. Just gonna go a little bit wide again. Picked up by Lulz here. Lulz back to the nest, and it's gonna be slowed down here from high voltage up to the clock and putting it in for the 2 points. 7-7. Isolate, bring that in for the 2.
That reset was pivotal. You know, they needed to do that. It's exactly what they needed. That extra half a second allowed them to really look at what they need to do and get this goal to tie it up. The crowd is going wild as this game is tied once again. High voltage giving Joker a run for their money. I cannot wait to watch this play out.
You're trying to play this out, get a good passing plays. Ryan sending it over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker gonna move it up here. Just gonna look for a cut pass, maybe just a shot attempt. And no, not even a shot attempt. The shot goes in from Jaywalker. He always hits those.
Wow, that was a quick shot there, getting it in very quickly too, taking that lead back, but only by 1 goal. Joker cannot rest. They cannot let off the pedal because high voltage, they are here to play, and they are serious. As now Isolate, they're at 2 stacks here, going for the clear as the first stack is broken. It's now going to be a race for the disc. Looks like it's going to be high voltage getting their first. Fire Ninja with the disc, getting a pass off the ceiling over to Lulz, possibly going just a little over there. It's going to be a race there as Jaywalker gets the disc and clears it down as it's stuck halfway.
Halfway sent down low to no one. Picked up by Kung. Softly going to send it through the game. Game going to juke around as his normal juke. Send it over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker going to juke around on the ceiling. Send it back. No one's home. Actually, Kung will be there to receive it. He's going to make some room on the floor here. Going to send it high to Jaywalker. Actually, just in the middle. Send it low to Game. Game going to... Not Game, but Ryan taking the little basketball shot onto the top pocket area, and they're up by Joker's up by 4.
That was a unique little shot there. I really like that. It was a good, just the turnaround and the high shot over the goalie. You know, beautiful decision there by Joker. Joust advantage now to high voltage. Isolate with a super quick pass down to Lulz. A little bit of a different tactic we're seeing here from high voltage, mixing it up, which is always good, keeping that, opposing team on their toes as the stack chases. They do get it now. They're still stacked, going for that pass over. Great control here. Lulz has an opportunity, but quickly being attacked by the stack there as it does get tapped out of the bubble.
Out of the bubble into the Game's hands. Game sending it all the way through outside of the bubble, recovered by Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja trying to send that fiery clear. Notice a pass over to Lulz, but he gets stunned out. It's going to be over there on the far side wall. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan sending it back over to Kung. Kung over to Game. Game going to look for the pass. Maybe just anyone. I mean, he might just walk it in, but he sends a pass over to Ryan. And I mean, there's there's some duo strikers in this play. I mean, they got two inverted players, Ryan and Game, and that just honestly makes a great duo, and they're up by 6.
Wow, that was, Joker is definitely building some momentum here. They realized High Voltage was here. Maybe there was a little bit of underestimating in the beginning, but they've definitely picked up a little bit here. It is definitely not game over for this round for High Voltage. Still just over 2 minutes left as the disc is getting passed around here. Game getting that super fast pass over to Ryan. Ryan resetting it back to mid where Kung is patiently waiting as they slow down their play.
Slowing down the play, looking for this offensive pressure, just really slowing it down. 2 minutes left remaining. Kung here. Maybe just gonna look for a pass over to Jaywalker as he does connect on it, get the rebound, sending it high over to Game. Game gonna juke around, just gonna juke around the bubble, just gonna bring it into the goal. The pass over to Kung, and Kung is gonna go around the goal for the dunk. And that's what you call a great play there.
That was some great, patience on Joker's side. There was a couple opportunities they could have shot, but really, they killed the clock just a little bit while still making a beautiful play. Joust advantage here to High Voltage. Let's see what they come up with here. Quick pass over to the stacks. They're going for that stack method again, and this time it looks like it is great. They are collecting that. They're still down now, but Joker has come down to defend, so we are now even Steven, so to speak, but Jaywalker now clearing that disc back down all the way to High Voltage side of the arena as the stack is down. Game going for the jukes around, passing over to Game, or I think that was Ryan who passed to Game, or Kung. Wow, my names on my screen are a little different there, but nonetheless, Kung there with a 2-point goal.
1 minute left remaining. High Voltage is down by 10, and that'll be the ice. And I mean, we're going to be seeing some amazing things in the second round, so it will be High Voltage with this Joust advantage, picked up by Isolate. Just going to juke around here, sending it across over to Goran Jr. Goran going to be able to tap it out to Lols, but Lols won't be able to connect on it yet, but it will be tapped out by Kung, just to clear all the way through. Oh, and that's a pass there to Ryan. Ryan not looking at an open lane just yet. He's just going to juke around here, and he's going to take the shot. Just going to go a little bit low, maybe a bottom pocket shot, picked up by Jaywalker. Jaywalker going to juke around now. He's going to send it to the side, and Kung, or Ryan, there was someone, and they got their pocket picked, and Kung's going to get the recovery. 15 seconds left remaining. Sent over to Game. Game going to juke around and send it a pass, maybe a top pocket, but just going off the marks. 8 seconds left remaining, or around, I should say, and that'll be the ice. 7-17, maybe some more points on the board, but no. Yes, it will. 9-17, it goes into the hands of Joker.
Beautiful, beautiful. High Voltage getting that goal right at the end there. Just like we've seen before, that goal at the end can definitely give that some momentum, some adrenaline, so to speak. We saw High Voltage put on a very good round there. They started so strong here. Not that they got any less strong near the end. It just Joker really picked up some more. Very excited for round 2 as both teams now can, have that minute to discuss, what went well, what can we do better, what weakness spots did we see in the other team. Always love seeing round 2 and the change in momentum we can sometimes see.
I mean, yeah, this undefeated team, Joker, for the past 2 seasons is really impressive. And I mean that. This team that they've been playing, their chemistry that they've been playing since, I believe, ESL. And they recently got the addition of Game, and they originally had Rock Tour in the preseason. And then they dropped in for Dash, and then they recently got Game in Season 2, and they've stayed undefeated. So this chemistry that they've been having amongst both these teams, I mean, it's honestly amazing. And High Voltage staying from Season 2, or not Season 2, Season 1, and so we could definitely be seeing some kind of momentum coming off from High Voltage. So I'm excited for this round, and Dan will take it away.
Yes, super excited for this round 2 indeed. Still, anything can happen. Tunnels are open, teams are out, and it looks like it's going to be Joker with possession right off the hop there. Game going downfield, going for that pass over to Ryan. Ryan backing away from his attacker. Beautiful pass back over to Game. Game juking out 2 attackers as he tries to pass it to Jaywalker, but just missing the mark. Goran picking up that disc, clearing it downfield. Now going to be a race for the disc down in Joker's side of the arena. The stack from High Voltage just a little bit overshooting there, missing the disc, allowing Game to try and clear that disc back out as it gets into the tunnels, but High Voltage getting possession again, trying to keep that disc on Joker's side of the arena.
Will be picked up here by not Game Lowell's. Lowell's trying to send it through to that chain, but no one's home. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan's going to be able to clear it through. It's in the bubble of High Voltage. It's going to be loose still. Picked up by Goran Jr. And he's going to slow it down on this defense, and he's going to try to clear it through, but no, intercepted from Game. Game not looking at open lane, but he could be taking a ceiling shot, but that's a pass and a tap from Kung, bringing in for the 2. They're back up. Well, we're back up by 2 and 1 minute in.
That was a great passing display there from Joker. Great pass up to the corner, then that cut pass, putting it in. You know, constantly keeping that disc moving in the bubble is the key, but it is only 1 goal lead. Joust advantage now to High Voltage. Isolate getting it quickly over to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja going for that pass, but just bouncing off of the middle of the tunnel there, but it might still connect. And it's now just bouncing around all the players here, and it will be picked up by Ryan, who resets it back to Kung. Kind of going for that clear. Lulz getting a try with the shot, but Kung just in the right place, even though he was stunned, was able to get that intercept of the disc. Beautiful clear here. Now it's going to be a race to the disc. Who's going to get it? Isolate, tapping it out of the bubble, denying Joker that shot attempt, but Joker will recollect the disc, going in for attempt number 2. Beautiful pass to Ryan. Ryan going down for the shot himself, getting the goal from behind. 4-0 for Joker.
I mean, great conversion. 4-0, like you said. 8 minutes left remaining, and I mean, Joker, they're up by 4. They got a lead right now. They gotta still keep good on their defense as Kong. I said Kong for some reason, but Goran Jr. trying to send it through, and it's in the mid zone now. Goran Jr. with the recovery again, sent into the bubble, picked up by Kung. Kung is gonna be able to send it to Jaywalker. Jaywalker up to the mid zone. A Kung shot maybe, but just a little off. Maybe just a clear dribble, but picked up by Game here. Game over a cut pass over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker sliding that in for the bottom pocket. They're up by 6 in the second round.
Yes, 6-point lead, but still 7 minutes left. Joust advantage to High Voltage. You know, we know High Voltage has what it takes here. I'm super excited to see what they bring forward. They are still putting on a very good round. You know, they are still giving Joker a run for their money. It's definitely kind of refreshing to see a team giving them this kind of fight here. Kung now with the disc, getting a clear downfield. It's going to be a race for the disc as the stack is there. And ooh, Isolate getting stunned out. Game getting that open goal shot for 2.
Yeah, Gale's great conversion there from Game, and it will be 8-0, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left remaining, but it will be High Voltage with a shot advantage here, and they still got time for a comeback, of course, but we're going to see what they can do on the shot advantage, and it'll be picked up here by Isolate. Sending it up to the Cloud, over to, actually to Lulz. Lulz trying to send it across, but intercepted there from Jaywalker. Jaywalker, juke around here, send it over to Game. Game. Gonna walk it in here, gonna look for a direct shot on the goalie there. That looked like a hot release on that, but that was only 11 meters a second. That was all that Game had, and up by 10 now, 6 minutes left remaining.
Joker definitely has some great momentum built up here. 10-0. Joust advantage to High Voltage here. Just under 6 minutes left in this second round. Isolate with the disc. Ooh, and a beautiful steal from Game. Game going for the shot, but not quite connecting. Who's going to get there first? Isolate getting the tap out back to Goran. Goran now just has one attacker. Going to try and go for that boop shot following that disc. Ooh, and the stack from Joker isn't even going to let us see if it would have went in. Jaywalker now with the disc going for a beautiful pass all the way down to Kung. Kung getting it cleared down, but High Voltage is going to get there quick, and Game with another stealth steal, putting that goal in. Now 12-0 for Joker.
I mean, this is just a great game so far. I mean, we're seeing some great things from, Game. He is going 13 points right now, and that goes from this round and, last round. It'll be picked up here by Isolate, though. Isolate to the trench. Lul's going to be able to get the receive, trying to send it through into the mid zone now. Picked up by Jaywalker. Jaywalker is going to send it over to Ryan. Ryan's going inverted, sending it low to Game. Gaming. He's gaming right now with that shot. 14-0. Maybe looking forward to a mercy win.
You know, we could, but I don't know. I feel like High Voltage isn't going to let that mercy happen. You know, I know some of these players, and I'm sure now they're refocusing. Their goal is not to let that happen. They're going to get some points on the board. It still can happen. Joust advantage now to High Voltage. Going for that quick pass down again there. Jaywalker right there to intercept. Going for that reset, just bouncing off the environment there as Fire Ninja gets the disc for High Voltage. Clearing it downfield as they're already ready to boost. Fire Ninja now going in for a shot. And there it is. 2 points on the board for High Voltage. Is this a change in momentum? I don't know. We shall see.
I mean, only time will tell. 17 meters a second on that release from Fire Ninja. 4 minutes left remaining. 2-14. They're down by 12. And it will be Joker with the Shout's advantage here. That feels really weird to say because Joker, really an amazing team, but most of the time they aren't with the Shout's advantage. But Kong going to be able to get the receive from game. Kong sending it across over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker not going to be able to get there first. There's 3 players pressuring him. It is a 2-on-2 right now. Game. No, Ryan walking it in. That was a soft release. That was a soft release on that. That was a soft release into the left side pocket, and Ryan's going to be able to get the conversion. They're back up by 14.
Wow, yeah, that was a great, every Joker player knew where they were. Like, they literally, I feel like they could have their eyes closed on that play, and they just pass. In it went, what we expected to see, and that stack was like a laser, and it did get them that possession. Game now approaching the bubble. He has Ryan above the goal, going in to try to walk it in, it looks like, and a nice little push in the goal there. 2 more points for Joker.
That was a dirty play there from Game. I mean, ultimately Game is one of the best players, like I've been saying. He knows how to maneuver his way out of situations. He knows when to back pass, and he just knows when to do his own things, and that's the same with this whole Joker and High Voltage team. I keep on saying that. But into the bubble, picked up by Goran Jr. Goran, gonna be able to send it through. No interception though. It's gonna be in the Joker bubble, actually outside of it. Picked up by Game here. Gonna send it through, but no interception. But recovered by Kung. Kung sending it high over to Ryan. Ryan gonna look for a shot, but no, just gonna go a little bit low. 2-18. They gotta get some more points on the board. 2 minutes left remaining, and putting the 2 on the board. 20 to 2. Oh, that's all they need. 22 more points. 2 more points. 2 minutes left remaining.
Yes, 2 points in 2 minutes. Definitely 100% doable here. Still, High Voltage is not out yet, but Joker is definitely pushing hard these last couple rounds. Look at that Joust. That stack has been coming lightning quick. They are pushing for this Mercy, but High Voltage, defending tooth and nail. Ooh, Goran Jr. has an open goal. It takes a shot. In for 3, delaying or possibly preventing the Mercy. I told you, High Voltage will not give up.
I mean, I know the comeback is not mountable anymore as the 1 minute 30 mark has passed, but still, they got to get some more points on the board. A quick chain like Joker has. But it will be, speaking of the devil, Joker with the shots advantage. Game here, just sending over low to Jaywalker. Jaywalker sending it through to Ryan. Ryan, and invert, sending it across over, but no, it's into the mid zone, picked up by Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja gonna be able to clear it through into the bubble of Joker. Picked up by Game here as the recovery, and he's gonna juke around now. Just gonna try to bait out that chain as he does, and sending it up to Ryan, and Ryan's gonna clear it through. And no, a pass there to Jaywalker. Jaywalker with the shot. Oh, with the shot, guys. Took the shot, and he made it. He makes it for the 3. 5-23. 40 seconds left remaining.
Beautiful shot there. Joker trying to get that Mercy. They are now 1 goal away from the Mercy again. High Voltage still going to defend right to the very end. Their Joust advantage here. Isolate with a quick pass up. Ooh, came right back, but luckily they were still there to collect. Jaywalker there ready for that intercept though. Ryan now approaching forward. Joker trying to end this round a few seconds early. Game going in. Spinning around the barrier, going in for the shot, and Isolate stopping that from happening. Ryan now, they are resetting with these last 10 seconds. One more pass, Jaywalker going over to Game. Game going down for another pass and shot. Ooh. And round 2 over with a Mercy win, 25-5.
They're undefeated for a reason. That's all I have to say. They're undefeated for a reason. And with that first round going 17-7, I believe, it's just quick. This team is quick. They know what to do. They know how to do it. I mean, it's just going insane for.
Yes, that was a fantastic display there. Gotta say, I was very shocked there at the beginning. Well, actually, no, I wasn't shocked there. I was very happy to see, High Voltage continue the momentum, but Joker quickly realized that this was not going to be an easy match by any means, and they really, pulled everything together there, and we saw the big difference in the second round. Great display there, points across the board. You can see the teamwork. Just taking a quick look here at what's coming up next for everyone. How did everyone feel there for that game? I hope you were as hyped as I was here. Looks like next on this channel will be, as I load it up here. Oh, it looks like, I'll have to see the bracket. I don't have the actual bracket open there. It's going to be... All right, we will get the bracket up there and we will talk about it, but hope you've all been enjoying this. We've had all 3 channels going so far, so there's games going on all the time. So the next game on this channel will be, looks like it'll be Synapse versus Hivemind. So that should be a fantastic match to watch. So definitely stay tuned on this channel to see that match. Check out the other channels in the meantime, and we will see you all very shortly.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Would you make up your mind? 'Cause I'm getting tired of overthinking every move you make. And I can help you decide who you're loving now and how I'm not quite there.
Yeah, the near side trap going to be picked up by Game. Trying to send out, but Jason there with the recovery. Going to be sent all the way through. Picked up there by Mozzie. Mozzie has the open lane. Whoa! What a save there from Ryan. It's one of the biggest saves in the round 2. It's going to send all the way through. Jaywalker has an open lane, and that was on. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Offensive players, once they get into the bubble zone, that's allowing them to stack up much more quickly as it's on the ground. Moonface, oh, what a save there by Cruisin', and he sends it out, and again that stack is together.
Saves now as he recollects the disc and maybe look for an attacking opportunity, but this may be just as important, if not more important, than Challenger Cup, because this will get them for the opportunity to get into Challenger Cup. But Goran Jr.
bouncing out of the bubble back to his teammate though. Intentional pass, random cross pass to Lord of War. Lord bounce shot, and it's good. What a play! Sin take the lead 4-2.
3 is a 3, as I'm not sure anyone says, but it's a fact. So out, flying in, taking it is Zach, and putting 3 more on the board.
He's looking, he's juking, he's passing over to Pam, and Pam is going to pass it to Frost, who's going to sink it in for 2 early on here in this first round.
Let's see how Valkyries can respond here. They can't let that get them down.
See Swag War as well in the chat, and I see a Cal 3-point goal. How about that? What was that? 2 seconds.
But unfortunately, no one was there to pick it up. That's going to get picked up by Menacing Mage. Menacing Mage over to Aureli Aurum. Aureli Aurum back over to Retep, who's going to sink it in.
Looking like Niles could not find the disc, as Stody can find the disc. Down to Niles for the slam dunk, making an amazing response.
Pushing out as the lone man, the lone pressure, the forecheck. Jewel going to start walking up with this one. They have 2 of the bubble, passing it there to Speedy. What a setup.
Actually, sits that much farther down. That's not a bounce shot, but it's going to get picked up by his teammate, and they're going to hit the post. No! But there's not over yet, and the second time, it's good.
Watching you with dark eyes every night.
Can't tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that no way. Is that going to be...
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately there, Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Going to recover it. Lols on the recovery. Going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke. Going for the one more pass, and Lols able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back into the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
They got it! They got it! We're going to overtime! No! You cannot do this.
Now that's going to be through the tube. These stacks, the double stacks are there. The shot is going to be stopped. Talk about that defense getting back at the right time, but it's still in the hands of Helmet. Helmet, another save from Howler. Talk about this defense. They're not letting Helmet put any more points on the board.
Down to neutral zone. Who's there first? No one. It's eventually going to be Tahada. Tahada, no, gets stolen from his hands. X open 3, but gets stunned. Who's going to be there? Catnip. Catnip! 3 points. But Catmon taking an early lead. They are the higher seeded team, I do believe. And definitely maybe showing that 1 rank difference. It's quite large.
Careful because there are a lot of converging defenders. Tries to slice it over to the side. A steal from Sendo. Another shot from Sendo. And send in for 3.
All the way down to the orange side of the arena. Mamba now slapping it right to his teammate. That was actually behind the back blind slap. Zach slowing it down, really patient, slapping it down, passing it to Duke. Duke trying to pass across the Caption. Caption back to Duke, and then Duke in the top pocket over the goalie. Really well played off the bat. Synapse coming out strong.
Welcome back, everyone, to the third round of the finals weekend for North America. In the caster's booth is myself, Dano McFabulous, and with me now is Kit Catastrophe. Kit, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really good. I'm super excited for this matchup. It's going to be a great game, and I'm super excited to see what comes out of it. It is absolutely going to be a great game, and we're kicking it off here in the losers bracket. So whoever loses this game will be out.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes. I just didn't even realize that. A good call out there. And just so I don't forget as well, Newton Dad still on our cameras here all evening on this channel. Thank you for everything he does. And here we are in the arena. Tunnels are open. Teams are out. And it's going to be Synapse with a headbutt as the disc is up for grabs. Grabbed by Moj. And getting that disc cleared is now in the tunnels.
Is cleared downfield there. It is going to be picked up by a player from Hivemind there, looking for that pass across. I think I've got the teams around the right way. I've got it right. I panicked for a minute. No, Synapse is on the blue side.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, OCE casterness. Tony getting a hand on it there, not quite able to get the pass off. Captain Will picking it up, looking for that pass into the tunnel, not quite able to make it. A great steal there by Zach W, looking for that pass across. Gonna keep that passing play, keep control over that disc moving forward.
Mamba with the disc now, looking for his pass, getting a beautiful pass over to Zach. Zach passing it across to Captain. Captain above the goal to Tony. Tony getting the disc stolen by Captain Will. Captain Will clearing down into the tunnels where Hivemind is boosting, ready to go. Keeping that disc moving down to Synapse's bubble, but Mamba getting that disc out of there, but bouncing back right towards their bubble. Could be dangerous depending what happens here. Getting that reset back to Suprum. Suprum over to Mo. Mo getting that reset back there to Kaz, but Kaz just not quite getting it. This is an opportunity here for Synapse if they can boost back, but Kaz Naz will get that clear out. However, the intercept is to be had by Zach.
Hivemind able to recover it though, looking for that clear downfield, but a player from Synapse is there to recover it. Looking for a long shot potentially, maybe just a clear, but it will be recovered once again by Hivemind. The bounce coming in now and Stacks following up, and it will be picked up by Synapse. Once again, we are going through a battle of the midfield here. Each team collecting it in their own half and taking it back through.
Indeed, and I do apologize, everyone. It looks like our teams are on the wrong side on the stream. We will get that fixed for you momentarily. Wave of the magic wand and just wait for it. It's gonna be there. There you go, everyone. Switched around. Tony now with the disc now. Looking for his pass options, backing away from Captain Will, who is being quite aggressive there, but a great reset back to Mamba as they can slow down, reset, getting that pass to the ceiling up to Zach. Zach going for the shot, but Kaznaz blocking that first attempt, keeping this game scoreless.
Keeping the game scoreless, but the passing play there, another steal, saving that goal. Absolutely incredible job there. Not an easy goal to save at all. Bouncing through now, not quite able to get it. Overshooting that disc is Hivemind. Able to recover it now is Synapse, but getting stunned out. Looking for that long shot, but the stack is back there and looking for that long clear. Bouncing off some Geo, and looks like Captain Will get there first. A great stun and a bit of a dusty there. Maybe a bit of a half dusty, and falling back into the hands of Synapse there.
Ooh, seems some great defense from Hivemind. You know, Kaznaz doing some great job in that bubble there, denying every attempt so far. Zach going for that reset back to Caption now. Caption passing down to Mamba. Mamba, another pass down to Tony. Keeping that disc moving to Zach. Zach behind the goal, just softly putting it in as a slam dunk. 2 points for Synapse. Joust advantage will be to Hivemind here. First goal of the game, that was about 3.5 minutes in. Great start to this round. Now the tunnels are open. The team is out. Captain Will grabbing onto the disc. Not quite being contested yet. Ooh, Zach, right place at the right time, going for the shot, but just missing the goal. That was a great opportunity for Synapse to widen that lead, but Synapse still with control. Tony now with the disc, looking for his teammates. Getting that pass over to Zach. Zach now going up to that pass to Mamba behind the goal. Mamba shooting from behind. 4 points for Synapse.
Synapse definitely taking a bit of a lead here. We are almost 5.5 minutes in. It definitely is interesting to see what is happening here. Can Hivemind come back, or will Synapse run away with it?
We never know here. Hivemind is one of the newer teams to the Master Division here. Hoping for them to get a couple points here. There's lots of time to change the momentum. We've seen some great plays from them earlier on this channel, so we know they have what it takes. Super excited to see, how they adjust to Synapse's play style as Tony takes that shot on the goal, and looks like Mo might have went to save it but put it in, but nonetheless, Mo denied the 3 points and only gave them 2.
Definitely great that he was able to get a piece of it, but not quite able to get it out. But again, even if it is just a 2-pointer, they can make it back up. There's still plenty of time in this round.
Plenty of time indeed. Going for that pass over now. Kaznaz with the disc. Kaznaz, great pass up to the ceiling. An immediate reset back. Captain Will quickly scurrying around the block to get that pass. Passing now over to Kaznaz as they approach the bubble. Going for that first attempt here. Supram with the shot inside the goal. 2 points for Hivemind.
Putting down the lead there. Definitely able to take a blow in Synapse there. Definitely a great start at that. And it will be Synapse now with that joust advantage. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. How are they going to respond? Will they able to will they take back that 6-point lead, or will Hivemind be able to run away with it?
Hivemind is definitely hungry for it as they're going to attack that pass, but they don't quite get it. Synapse keeping control, passing it down now to Mamba. Mamba quickly back to Tony as they slowly move the disc down the field. Another beautiful bounce pass to Caption. Caption down to the bubble where Zach one-on-one takes a shot in the goal. 8-2 for Synapse.
They take their lead back to 6, and it will be Hivemind with that joust advantage once again.
Indeed, just advantage to Hivemind. Only 6 points behind, 3.5 minutes remaining. Captain Will with the disc with a quick pass over to Mo. Mo now going for a pass over, but not quite connecting. The disc is up for grabs. The stack from Synapse is going to take possession, resetting it back to Tony. Tony now approaching the bubble, now looking for his pass options, getting that pass up over to Zach. Zach now across the ceiling over to Mamba. Mamba in the bottom of the goal. 2 more points for Synapse.
Great play there by Synapse, able to take that lead back. I think they've got a momentum going here, but Hivemind definitely isn't cut out here. They definitely are hungry for the win. Let's see what they can do.
Captain Will with a great pass to Kaznaz. Kaznaz going downfield. There was a great setup by a Hivemind, but Synapse reading that play. Getting the pass to Zach. Zach taking the shot. Oh, so close with that 3-point. Mamba is able to recollect it, passing it to Caption behind the goal, putting it in for 2 more points.
2 more points on the board for Synapse is going to take that lead to 10 points. They've absolutely run away in the second half of this round.
Run away. Yes, indeed they have, but it's still not over here. Still 2 minutes left as Captain Will gets the disc over to Mo. Mo quickly looking at her surroundings, looking where she can go. Getting that pass over to Supram now. Supram passing it beautifully down to Kaznaz. Kaznaz going in for the shot. He takes it. He makes it. 2 more points for Hivemind. 1 more goal to close that gap just a little bit.
Kaznaz with the pizzazz. Sorry, I've been saving that one. Synapse now with that just advantage. Looking for options, looking to keep their lead. They want that lead. They are going to play a bit of time here. They are going to keep control over that disc. Looking for those passes, keeping absolute control of the Hivemind stack. Chasing down that disc. Tony now with it, going to walk forward. Chased by one of the players from Hivemind. Chasing the disc down, but now breaking through that defense. The passing plays here, but the great steal there by Kaznaz. The stack chasing it down now. The goal is open, looking for that long bomb. It just dinging off the post. Not quite able to recover it. And it will be Synapse taking it back out once again. Bouncing loose and recovered there by Caption.
That was such a close attempt there. Mo getting possession of the disc here. Oh, just dropping it, but regaining it. Going for that pass, but Mamba right there, ready to grab an intercept. Get that cleared down, and it looks like it's going to be Zach or Mamba there with the disc. It was like almost like a self-passer. Ooh. Caption, right place at the right time to pick up that dropped disc. Another goal for Synapse, 14-4, as this first round is winding down in the last 30 seconds.
Synapse definitely going to take this round here, but Hivemind can probably score here to gain a little bit of momentum. Let's see what they can do, looking to delay that stack from getting back in time there. No, a misclear there. It's going to bounce back. Synapse now, they're going to go for that last shot and going to end the round with a 3-point. That one's got to hurt.
Ouch. That is crazy. 17-4 for Synapse. That was a beautiful way to close out that round with that beautiful 3-point shot. Giving Synapse the win for round 1, as the teams now have their 1 minute between rounds to discuss, deliberate, re-strategize. You know, we've seen some great things from Hivemind. I wouldn't be surprised if with the second round we see a different performance. You know, you always have that time to adjust to your team's play style in between round 1 and round 2.
I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen here in round 2. Hivemind definitely a strong team. Synapse definitely a strong team. It was so back and forward in the first half of that first round. Hivemind absolutely shining through in several places. Just Synapse able to, I think they just have a little bit more experience here and just using that experience against Hivemind.
Yeah, you know, they definitely have that master tier experience. They've been in there longer, like you said. They've had more experience and exposure to the different metas. Like, you can watch the master teams, but there's a definite difference between watching that meta and playing that meta. So, you know, Hivemind is really experiencing that today. Just like I'm sure our other team, High Voltage, which was the other team that made it in from the Challenger Cup. They're seeing this now here and really feeling it. As the second round commences here, we'll bring it into the arena. Tunnels are open, teams are out, and it's going to be Synapse with a headbutt off the initial joust, and Synapse maintaining possession as Caption goes for the pass, but it does bounce awry, putting it into the hands of Supram, who's going to clear it down the arena.
Supram getting that big clear down. The stack's following up. Synapse back to it first, but a great intercept there by Supram. Going for that long shot, getting it past 3 defenders. What a play. What a way to open up this second round. Definitely what they needed. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going and get some more points and take this to a round 3.
What a start there. What I say, round 2 is always different. And we have Porker in the chat there. The bald caster, that is me, Dano McFabulous. And now Mamba getting that cleared down. Ooh, Captain Will picking up, but quickly stolen by Zach. The disc changing hands a number of times. Supram now, dropping the disc, but Captain Will right there, ready to collect, keep it down. This could be a great opportunity for Hivemind as they, Zach though getting that disc out just in the nick of time. As Synapse continues to clear, they're now dribbling downfield, going for that pass over behind the goal shot, and oh my goodness, Supram reaching through the goal. The control to not panic when he saved that in self-goal was insane. Getting it out of the bubble, denying that point, as Mamba now with the disc, clearing it downfield.
However, Mo able to get that intercept. She's looking for that pass, passing it up there to Supram. Not quite able to get a hand on it. Synapse going to get it back down the field there. It will be a stack race back downfield, and it looks like Hivemind will get back there first, overshooting the disc, however. Quickly followed up by the stack from Synapse, but able to get it clear is Hivemind. But Synapse getting the disc back once again, bouncing close to that goal, bouncing back towards it, and Mo able to pick it up, looking for that clear all the way through, but the positioning from Synapse to get on top of it. Captain Will now chasing down the disc holder, maybe pushing it back for some defense there. Zach W now with the disc, looking to move forward, looking for options, gonna take it slow. There's still plenty of time here. Resetting it to Tony. Tony gonna move it forward to Caption. Caption gonna walk it forward, look for that pass across, and what a play there. Zach W gonna put it in for 2 points. They're still down by 1.
That whole last like 30 seconds was so mesmerizing to watch. Just the control of the disc, passing it around, and finally getting it in for their first goal of this round. We are seeing a much closer second round thus far as both teams have adjusted to their opposing team's play style. We now have Captain Will going forward, that beautiful pass down. Ooh, just missing his teammate's hand, but still up for grabs. Kaznaz able to recollect it for Hivemind. Supram with that handoff to Mo, but Synapse was there ready and waiting for that stun as Caption now with the disc, resetting it to goal, back to Tony. Tony looking for the best opportunity to clear, going through the tunnel, but Captain Will ready and waiting. However, Synapse ready to stun out, take that long three-point shot. Does he make it? Mamba makes those. Now 5-3 for Synapse.
That backboard shot, I love seeing a long backboard shot, and that was definitely a great one at that. Definitely a great play, a great way to take back that lead. Hivemind gonna have to respond quickly here if they want to take this to a round 3. There is still 6.5 minutes left in this round. There's still plenty of action to come.
Plenty of action indeed, and right here, some action here. Ooh, Kaznaz getting the tap out. I was expecting that stun to come out, but he was able to tap it out. Looks like, ooh, knocking it out of their hands. The disc is changing hands consistently. Now Supram going for that bounce pass. Kaznaz with a reset. Fantastic option to reset there by Hivemind. You know, a lot was happening. Everyone was covered. That was the best move they could have done there. Now, as they approach, Kaznaz moving forward, going for that passover as he gets stunned. Captain Will trying to recover it, but it looks like Mo will get it and pass it over to Captain Will. Captain Will passing above the goal to Supram. Supram going for that shot. Oh, then Kaznaz picking up the drop. Disc, another 2 points for Hivemind. We are back to an even Steven game, 5-5.
What a play there. We have a tied game with 5.5 minutes left. Synapse definitely coming out strong here, but Hivemind definitely not ready to give up. They want this, they're hungry for it, and they're definitely not afraid to show it.
Oh, they definitely are not afraid to show it indeed, and we are really seeing it in this second round. They have really adapted to Synapse's playstyle. Like, we're at a tied game now. We're almost halfway through this second round as Mo going for the pass. Ooh, that stack though from Synapse. Zach and Mamba now approaching the goal together. 2-on-1, and Kaznaz doing what he does, leaping out, and now, wow, Captain Will, I believe, or was that Mo? That happened so quickly. That teamwork there for that defense was phenomenal, and now they have an opportunity to break this tie. But who's gonna get the disc first? It's gonna be Zach for Synapse, getting that clear out, denying Hivemind the opportunity to break that tie.
And it is Synapse back with that disc now, picking it up there, going for the tap across, but there is no players to recover it, and it will fall back into the hands of Captain Will. Brawling there, the stun coming across, the clear now, and it will be the stack from Hivemind, picking it up, looking for that long shot. Not quite able to make it though. Captain Will still able to recover it, looking for that pass. Maybe they can break the tie here, moving forward, looking for that pass across. Doesn't quite make it. Maybe a different pass in a different direction there, and it is picked up once again by Synapse. Synapse can clear it out. The stack following it up, overshooting the disc. It is loose. It will be picked up there by Mamba. Mamba now with it, gonna reset and see what they can do here as they bring it back into the bubble.
Synapse taking their shot now. Mamba going for that pass. Ooh, but overpassing off the roof. Supram getting the disc, clearing it downfield, and now it's a matter of which stacks can get there first. Great opportunity for Hivemind. Captain Will going for the shot. 3 points, taking the lead by 3, 8-5. Hivemind is here to play. They are here to take the second round. Joust advantage going to Synapse.
What a play. What a play. Absolutely taking back over here. Able to take back control is Hivemind. Hivemind now with that 3-point lead. Synapse going to have to respond. They will need a 3 to tie up. A great intercept there by Captain Will. Captain Will going to walk it forward now, but a steal there from Mamba. Mamba now passing it down to Zach W. Zach W looking for that long shot, but no. Kaznaz being pizzazzy once again, able to get the hand on it, and it will be picked up once again by Hivemind. Back and forward here. These two teams definitely aren't ready to give it up, and definitely are fighting for it.
Ooh, that geometry bounce turned into a self-pass for Caption. Caption to Tony. Tony now going for that pass down. Ooh, and looks like Mamba was able to collect it. Getting it back to Tony. Resetting again even further to Zach. Great call up by Synapse. You know, as we wind down to the last 3 minutes, they definitely want to start getting some control here and close this gap. Hopefully tie it up is what they're going to try and do here, or at least get a 2 and make it a 1-point difference. The disc getting stunned out there. Caption pass over to Mamba. Mamba going for the shot. Oh, but the great defense here. Mo getting the disc out, bouncing off the geometry, so maybe not quite getting out, allowing Synapse the opportunity to recollect the disc here. Tony getting it over to Caption. Caption passing it down to Zach. Zach going for the shot. Oh, and just wide of the goal. Synapse really trying to close that gap. Mamba over to Zach, and Zach in for 2. Only a 1-point deficit now for Synapse.
1-point deficit at that, and it will be Hivemind with the first joust advantage in a little while. Now going to look for the options here. They are still up by 1 point. There is 1 minute 40 seconds left. They will have to hold the possession here for a minute 40 seconds. If they get a goal, it may seal the deal for a third round. If Synapse, however, get that goal, it will seal their deal for a two-round win. But amazing control there from Hivemind, but a great intercept from Synapse. Now that long bounce going close to that goal, not quite able to get it. The stack back from Hivemind, looking for that clear out. But no, Zach W looking for that anchor shot, and they take the lead by 1 point. This is a 1-point game.
It is indeed that teamwork there, the stun on the goalie, the shot that was coordinated, it was communicated. That could have been a pivotal moment for Synapse. We will see in the next minute as this last minute winds down. Joust advantage to Hivemind. Captain Will with a quick pass over to Mo. Mo sees her attacker coming, going for that pass down to Supram. Supram, beautiful bounce pass over to Kaznaz. Kaznaz resetting it back, but it looks like Zach is there to intercept and reverse the direction of the disc, giving Synapse an opportunity to get down here and put that shot in the goal. Tony for 2, giving Synapse a 3-point lead.
3-point lead here. It's unlikely, but not impossible. It definitely is possible. There's still 17-ish seconds left. Let's see what they can do. Can they get it down? No, that's heartbreak. Bouncing off the shield there. Can they get it back? Can they pull it off? There's 7 seconds left. It's going to be close. Going for that long bounce, but no, there's a backline player there. That is going to be the heartbreak for Hivemind. But what a play from Synapse. Able to come back in that round, taking this in 2.
I was so excited, hoping that boop shot was going to go in and there was no goalie, and we were going to see an overtime there. So Hivemind would have had a chance to defend themselves in a last-second overtime, but with that second-round loss, Hivemind will be out of the running at this point. One of our first eliminations here in the North American Finals. So Synapse will move on to the next stage in the bracket. I loved that match. That second round was so much better, so much closer. Great game. What were your thoughts? Anything else, Kat, on that game? I mean, it was just simply amazing.
Yeah, my dog is annoying. She was scratching at the door. That's why I went away. So shh, nothing happened. But what a great game at that. I was super excited. I was hoping for a round 3, but that's okay. But definitely kudos to Hivemind for giving it their all. They definitely fought hard, and Synapse doing an amazing job to come and take the rounds in 2.
Yes, indeed. And we definitely have some more matches coming up on all the channels in the next little bit. And I just want to say thank you for all the shout outs for Bald. I'm feeling the love, loving it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, definitely stay tuned here. We have some more games coming up. I'll see if I can get the bracket here, see who Synapse is moving on to face, if it's complete yet, as they will be playing the loser of... Oh, I just had it in front of me. The bracket will be up here for you guys to see. All right, there we go. So Synapse will be facing High Voltage next on this channel. We saw High Voltage a little earlier on this channel. We saw them also with a Mercy win to start their night off, followed by a lose against Joker. So super, super excited to see them play Synapse next and see what they come up with. You know, High Voltage is a team to watch. They have some great talent on that team, some great chemistry. So I am super excited to see how they do against Synapse. Anything else to add before we move on and wait for the next round, Kat?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. We will see you very soon.
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I am Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this third installment, we are going to cover defensive joust schemes. So I'm going to throw a whole bunch of numbers at you, and then we're going to break them down. 2-1-1, 1-2-1, 1-1-2, 2-2, and 1-1-1-1, though we're just going to call this man from here on. These are your basic defensive joust schemes. With the exception of man coverage, the three numbers correspond to three assignments in the following order: forecheck, midfield, and backfield. The numbers represent how many players you're committing to each of these assignments, and pairs typically represent chain pairs. So we'll start with the most common, and so likely the one most familiar to you, the 2-1-1. This scheme is typically run by sending a chain in the direction of the opposing team's quarterback, sending one player up to mid, typically to cover a pass option, and leaving a player back to guard against long shots, deep passes, and clears. It's the most common style of defensive coverage because it also tends to be the safest to run. Any players you send deep are in a pair and so can boost back on defense. There's a goalie protecting the bubble and goal, and the midfield player is not too far out to generally get caught behind the play if the offense progresses through mid. Conversely, a 1-2-1 scheme, while used a fair bit at the competitive level, is also a generally vulnerable scheme. This scheme sends a single player in the direction of the quarterback while setting a chain up to attack the first or second pass. The aggressive nature of the play does lead to some moderate success in forcing a quick turnover, but if the play does not succeed, there's a fair chance that the forechecking player will be caught well behind the play, and thus the offense may be able to push a 4v3 all the way to the goal. This is not to say that the 1-2-1 should not be used, only that you should be aware of the dangers when deploying this scheme. The 2-2 scheme is one that utilizes two defensive chains, generally one to attack the quarterback and one to attack the first pass, or some other combination of similar assignments. It's an incredibly flexible strategy given the mobility of having all players on the field in boosting pairs, but it can also be vulnerable to tube shots and long bounce shots if the chains are not quick enough to track down those shots. The 1-1-2 scheme you might consider as more of an alternative to the 2-2 scheme, where instead of sending a pair at the QB, that pair splits with one going to QB and one covering a pass option. This makes the first pass more predictable for the back chain, and so they can set up in a more favorable position to attack. And finally, man coverage is probably one of the most aggressive formations a defense can utilize. This scheme sends each player to cover each of the opposing team's players one-on-one. The idea is to take out all available options while also applying a pressure to the quarterback in order to force a bad pass or otherwise any manner of turnover. So long as you're aware of the position of your teammates and can quickly get back together to change your bubble in the event that the coverage breaks down, man coverage should only be moderately more vulnerable than a 2-2 or 1-1-2. So now I'm curious, what sorts of defensive schemes have you seen deployed? Which ones do you consider the most effective? Do you think I missed something or got something wrong? Or do you have any ideas for other 3-minute metas? Please leave them all in the comments below this video. I will be reading through all of them, so feedback is greatly appreciated. But that's it for this installment of 3-minute meta. In the next, we are going to cover initial attack vectors. I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3-minute meta. Let's talk about bubble offense. So you just got your team through mid, and you're now set to attack the bubble. There are two primary formations when attacking the bubble, deep and shallow. In a deep formation, you will typically have your backliner around double diamond or otherwise in the backfield. Two of your forwards will generally be split on either side of the trench, and you'll tend to have a striker somewhere in the bubble putting threat on the goal. The shallow formation is basically just a compressed version of the deep formation, putting the backline on or around bow tie, and with all three forwards either pressing the bubble or putting threat on the goal. The primary purpose of both formations is for the backliner to first draw out a defender, and for your team to press a numbers advantage. The ideal situation would see the backliner disabling this defender and rejoining the play. But even if the backliner gets tangled up, the numbers situation is still better for the offense. When considering the numbers when attacking the bubble, it is fair to consider the goalie as half a body. So even in what otherwise appears to be a 3v3 situation, it is functionally more like a 3v2.5 due to the fact that the goalie is committed to staying in goal but can still dive after cross passes and for 1v1s. So when we're talking about pressing this numbers advantage, it doesn't necessarily mean that the backliner is rejoining the play. So long as the backliner pulls that defender out, the three forwards can press a numbers advantage. Following this logic, however, means that going in 4v4 also presents a numbers advantage, but with so many bodies in the bubble, the spatial advantage will generally go to the defense. With too many bodies in such a small area, too many lanes are intersecting and multiple lanes can be more easily covered by a single person. So pulling that defender out is typically the most efficient way to attack the bubble, for even if your backliner fails at getting back into the play, you are still in a more ideal situation. By attacking with a numbers advantage, you ensure that at least one of your players is mostly free of defensive coverage for the duration of the attack. This means that there's always an open lane to be exploited, and it's just a matter of executing on these open lanes until a viable shot lane or cut option presents itself. If for some reason you're unable to find that lane, consider a reset, as that fourth defender at that point is likely rejoining the play, and the more you try to force it forward, the more likely you are to make a mistake. It is also important to note my heavy use of words like tend to and typically in regards to these formations. The only real guidelines I would offer as far as your exact positioning is to stay spread out, always have threat on the goal, and be mindful of your backline. If at any point in time, from when you gain possession of the disc to when you are attacking the bubble, if you manage to get a defender stuck behind your backline, you have the advantage, and you should press and maintain this advantage all the way to the goal, every single time. So next week, we are going to cover bubble defense. I know some of you have been patiently waiting for that one, and I love you for it. I can't wait to get it out to you. I also encourage anyone who has questions or comments to leave them below. I respond frequently and will sometimes pin contributions or rebuttals to the topics I cover. So really, let me know what you think. But I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to cover resets. In the next couple videos, we will be going over neutral zone offense, but before we can do that, we need to touch on resets. A common synonym for reset is a back pass, but these are in fact two distinct things. A back pass is nothing more than the act of sending a pass to a teammate in the direction of your own goal. A reset, on the other hand, is a specific type of back pass with a specific purpose. When you send a reset to your backliner, you are in effect resetting the play. You are restarting your attack effort. When we talked about zones, we also talked about the two stages of attack in Echo Arena, and that these two stages are at mid and bubble. So when you are resetting the play, you are allowing your team to properly set up for an attack on either the mid or the bubble. In either situation, this setup is taking place in a neutral zone, and that back pass, that reset, is being sent to a player in the backfield of that given neutral zone. So when is it appropriate to reset the play? This is actually fairly simple to define. A reset will generally only occur in the following situations. 1. You've just broken through mid and are intending to set up to attack the bubble. 2. You just forced a turnover in your own zone. Or 3. Your first attempt to attack a zone failed and you have maintained or regained possession of the disc. This isn't to say that you should always reset in these situations. Rather, there just really aren't any other situations that will call for a reset. It's an obvious point to be sure, but only because in making it we ignore the nuance of exactly when a reset is most appropriate. Another important factor to consider when calling for a reset is your numbers situation. How many players do they have between the disc and the attack zone, and how many players do you have for a coordinated attack? If your number is smaller, you likely want to reset the play in order to obtain a better number situation. One of the most difficult bad habits to break in Echo Arena is the inclination to always be moving forward, which also makes resets one of the most difficult good habits for a team to develop. The core of the breakdown lies in a lack of strategic consideration. If you're in a situation that would otherwise call for a reset, you are likely in a situation where the defense has an advantage. If you continue to drive forward despite being at a disadvantage, you increase the chances that the defense will stop the drive and force a turnover. This is a poor strategic decision, even if it sometimes still earns you a goal. You have to train yourself both as a team and as an individual to recognize your strategic situation at any given time. Being able to break down the arena into simple terms, in this case numbers, makes it easier to keep an eye on the overall strategic situation. So long as you're aware of your number situation, you should typically be able to determine when it is appropriate to reset the play. So in the next two videos, we'll be going over neutral zone offense, which I break down into two sections: turnover offense and bubble offense. Following those videos will be my bubble defense episodes, so to those of you that have been requesting it, this is your roadmap to when I intend to deliver on that. But as always, I thank you very much for watching. I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. Bubble defense is going to be the final topic I cover in what I am calling the core of this series. This is not the end of 3 Minute Meta, but it is the end of this more structured and general section. Each new video in the series will be covering a specific aspect of strategy, going into a short deep dive or breakdown of why strategy did or did not work in a given scenario, or covering other topics that this first section did not, such as launch configurations or more specific plays in a given scheme. But with that out of the way, let's talk about bubble defense. The concepts behind bubble defense are fairly simple and straightforward. If the offense breaks through mid, drop back and defend the bubble. Once you're in the bubble, coordinate your coverage. Cover lanes at the edge and cover bodies in the bubble. And most importantly, never leave the goal uncovered. Of course, in simplifying to such a degree, we're ignoring a lot of nuance and more specific strategies. But much like everything else in Echo Arena, the specifics can be innumerable, and the meta, particularly in regards to defense, is still actively evolving. When set up in the bubble, it is common to see the offense hold the disc deep in the neutral zone. Their intent is to draw out your defense. In general, if you have the lead, you can let them sit there and burn the clock down. However, if you are behind, all that time lost is time that you could use to regain the lead. If you decide to challenge the disc carrier, there are two general options: single or chain. The trade-offs here should be apparent. A single player is more vulnerable and will generally take longer to get back to the bubble, but if they get stuck out, you are down only that one player. A chain, on the other hand, may be more effective and can get back to the bubble quicker, but if they get stuck out, you're down two players. Neither option is more ideal as a rule. It ultimately comes down to which option your specific team is better at executing, or which option your specific opponent is more vulnerable.
Welcome back, everyone, to the North American Finals this weekend for Season 3 of Echo Arena, brought to you by VR Master League. In the caster's booth right now is myself, Daniel McFabulous. Our match will be coming up shortly here. Just thought we'd come on and chit-chat a little bit with the audience here. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around today. There's been lots of fantastic games going on all these channels today. The next matchup that's coming here on this channel will be High Voltage versus Synapse. So this is our second elimination game of the evening. One of these teams will be out of the running after this game. And playing this, one of the teams playing in this game is High Voltage. They are one of the two teams that just made it into Master Tier after the Challenger Cup. You know, we saw a great start to High Voltage. They with a blowout and a mercy win, and then they had a game against Joker, which didn't quite go in their favor, but I tell you, they gave Joker a fantastic run for their money. So super excited to see what they come up with here. Synapse, you know, a longer standing team that a lot of us know and love. They have some great players, some great chemistry. So it's going to be very interesting to see, you know, this one of these two newer master teams coming and, you know, facing another you know, veteran master team who have the experience playing the other master teams, understanding the meta. So it should be super exciting to see and witness. I know these teams are both talented. And with the bracket on screen here, we can kind of take a look to see where we stand thus far this weekend as we slowly are closing out this second day. So this match we have here is High Voltage versus Synapse. You know, we're going to be seeing Joker versus Seven. We're going to be seeing Four Kings versus Kangarillas. And then the winner of this match will move on to the last lower bracket matchup. So it's super exciting to see there who's going to win, who's going to take home. Well, I guess but no one's taking home the trophy today. But today is coming down to a close. And as you can see, tomorrow, there's going to be a couple matches as the semifinals will start tomorrow. For North America, should be an exciting time. And I'm super now excited to see how this matchup is going to go. I hope you all are enjoying every match that's going on. There's multiple channels going on, multiple games, lots of excitement, our Twitch channels, our venues, just so much excitement going on. And I'm sure both these teams now are hyped up, ready to go. They're both defending it. Like I said, this is an elimination match, and they're going to be fighting tooth and nail. I personally love casting these matches when someone is going home. You know, the stakes are really high. It's make or break for both these teams. So I'm super stoked to see what these teams are bringing out. Going to see some great defense, some great offense. Both these teams are great at both. It's going to be fantastic. What about the Twitch audience? Who do you guys think is going to win? Like I said, this is an elimination round, so one of these teams is going home. Who do you think is going to take the W, and who is going to be going home after this match? Let's see those predictions in chat so that way we can see who called it when the game is all said and done. Teams just warming up in here. We got someone with High Voltage already in there. We got some love for High Voltage already. That is fantastic to see. I'm not sure. I'm just going to call you Koi. Koi with the 0. I got this. New Pro, High Voltage as well. Keeping the hype coming. I love it. Maddie saying High Voltage, my favorite team. They are a fantastic team. I've played with all of these players, one of which I've been on a team with before. We have another vote for High Voltage. I am loving the love for the underdog here. And it looks like the teams are readied up, so we will be going into the arena, ready to start this second elimination match, as we now see someone voting for Synapse in there as well. Let's get this game underway. Last 5 seconds of the countdown. Teams are ready, tunnels are open, and teams are out, and it's going to be a headbutt from Synapse. Getting the disc downfield, but Fire Ninja ready and waiting. Oh, but Mamba ready and waiting. Getting that steal for a quick 8-second goal. 2-0 for Synapse.
Want to play there, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were back. Well, with me in the catcher's booth, Kick Catastrophe. And just to answer a quick question, I cannot start a prediction on this channel, unfortunately. That is only on our channel 1. But now, Kit, take it away.
A great joust here from High Voltage, able to get that stack back, but the stack from Synapse able to intercept that disc, clearing it back out. Once again, the stacks are incredibly fast. High Voltage now getting that downfield, but another great intercept there. The stun coming off, but it's still going to fall back into the hands of Caption there. Caption now looking for that pass, but a great intercept there by Lols. But Zach W with the steal, going to clear it back down. The back and forth here from both teams. It's back and forward, back and forward. Who is going to get that lead? Goran Jr. now with the disc looking for that pass over. Not quite able to make it, bouncing down. Going back into the hands of Synapse once again.
Fire Ninja with the disc now for High Voltage. Going for that clear, but Zach W just able to reach out and intercept that disc. Waiting to be attacked. Going for that reset back to Caption. Really slowing it down. Great long pass up to Mamba. Mamba resetting it back again to Caption as they've now drawn out 2 defenders. This is their opportunity to strike, but just missing that pass. Isolate with that disc. Going for the clear, but bouncing off the geometry. And ooh, a couple steals and change of hands, but now the disc going downfield. A race for the disc as both stacks are going. It's going to be Zach for Synapse. Getting the pass over to Caption. Trying to clear, but Goran stopping that clear. But Caption still able to recollect the disc and rethrow that clear.
Is going down into the high voltage bubble there, but there is a player back there able to get on top of it, passing it up to the stack there, going for the dribble play here. Absolutely incredible job. The long shot attempt, not quite able to make it, but the stack is still on top of it. Gonna walk it towards that bubble. Looking for that shot there, it just dings off the post. Able to get a hand on it is Fire Ninja. Synapse gonna chase it down. Getting the stun off is one of the players there from high voltage. The stack following up, looking for that pass, but no, not quite able to make it. Getting it once again, but again hitting the geometry.
That darn geometry. Who put that there? Isolate now for the cut pass. Ooh, but Mamba reading that cut pass and getting that intercept, not allowing that shot attempt there. The stack from high voltage does take out Mamba there, getting the pass down to Goran. Goran resetting it all the way back to Isolate so they can spread out, take their time, getting that pass to Fire Ninja, but ooh, not quite connecting. His caption attempts a clear, but putting it back in the hands of Isolate. Isolate going for the shot, just low of the goal. Lulz recollecting, great pass up to Goran. Goran putting it in the top, bringing this game back to an even game, 2-2-2. Wow, that was a lot of twos. Is that right? 2-2. Yes. There we go.
3 twos. 2 different types of twos.
You got Joe's advantage now to Synapse. Out the tunnel here, it's going to be Tony with the disc. Quick pass over to Caption. Caption now realizing he has a little bit of time there. It was Fire Ninja slowly approaching him. Opts for the reset right back to Tony. Tony right back to Caption. A little bit of back and forth. Not playing in their favor as a shot is taken by Goran. 3 more points for high voltage, taking the lead by 3.
High voltage is going to take that lead now. The score is 5-2. This is what I hoped for. Back and forward, turning into points here. I'm super excited to see what happens now. Synapse with that Joust advantage. What is high voltage going to do to respond here? One player coming out fast. Those tunnels are covered. Look at that clear down the mid there. Not quite able to make it through, but still recovered by Zach W. Zach W now looking to pass it off there. The stack coming in, the steal, and still able to recover it as high voltage. What a defensive play there.
Beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. That whole display, the offense, the defense, it all was just, phenomenal to watch here. Now is high voltage getting that disc, keeping it moving towards Synapse's bubble. They get the clear. Isolate going for the shot, and just not quite bouncing in the right spot. Fire Ninja going for the back throw there, getting another 2 points for high voltage. Now 5 points in the lead.
What a lead they are going to take there. What a play. Absolutely incredible job from high voltage there, taking that lead to 5 points. Now the score is 7-2 with about 5 minutes left. Synapse going to need to respond fast here. Looking for that pass, doesn't quite make it. Lulz getting a hand on it, getting it back is Tony. Synapse now going to clear it down, look for that pass option. It is going to bounce down to a player down there. It will fall back into the hands of high voltage. Looking for that reset now, looking for that clear out. The stack from Synapse going to try and get on top of it, but the stack from high voltage getting there first. But another great intercept once again. It's a game of intercepts here.
A game of intercepts indeed. Intercepts and steals. And now a clear here. Tap out. Going to be a race for the disc. It's going to be Caption collecting the disc for Synapse, but looks like just dropping it. Could be a mistake there. Now Goran getting the clear downfield. Who's going to get the disc first? If it's high voltage, they could get another goal, but no, it's going to be Zach. Zach now uncontested, just really taking his time to look. Getting a beautiful pass over to Tony. Tony across the arena over to Caption. Caption now waiting for his options as his team moves down. Great pass all the way downfield, connecting to Mamba. Mamba behind the goal. Slam dunk for 2. 2 more points for Synapse.
2 more points there for Synapse. Definitely able to take control there, getting to capitalize on those mistakes from high voltage. There is very few and far mistakes here, but both teams definitely able to capitalize on each other's mistakes. A fast joust there by Synapse. The second stack coming in fast, but there is a player still in that midfield able to get that intercept. Zach W now with it. The stack from high voltage blazing through there, able to get it through, but no, the clear not good, and it is stolen once again by Synapse.
Again, those intercepts, turnovers, lots of back and forth. Fire Ninja and Goran now waiting. Looks like they're probably maybe going for the dribble. Indeed, they will clear. They're getting down. They're going to recollect it. Still maintaining possession. Looks like Isolate's going to maybe get up there and grab it. Isolate going for the pass, but Caption stealing that as he goes to throw it, getting a beautiful pass to Mamba. Mamba clearing it downfield. It's going to be a race at the stacks. Lul's getting it for high voltage, reversing the direction back into the tunnel where Goran going for the long shot. Is he going to make it? It's going to bounce just off the corner of the ring. That was oh so close. Another shot off the backboard. Not quite there. Will they get a third attempt here? No, it's going to be Mamba clearing it downfield where Zach's going to pick it up and looks like he's going to continue that clear down the arena.
The bounce there, just dinging off the post. That was close. It will be Tony now picking up that disc, dancing around that defender, looking for that shot. No, what a save there. Goran Jr. now with the disc, looking for that clear downfield. It is close to that goal, not quite on. The stack from high voltage, picking it back up, and that anchor shot off, I think it was the roof there, actually. Putting that in for 2.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting shot. That was on the roof, just like straight down and backwards. It was almost like one of those blind shots where you gotta nail it or it's going way off. And for those asking in the chat, the commentators, myself is Daniel McFabulous, and I have Kit Catastrophe with me as well. Zach now with the disc. Great pass across the arena to Caption. Right back to Zach. Looking for a backward shot. Not quite making it. Caption for the rebound. Going for a second shot attempt. Getting it in for 2. Keeping that point difference by only 3 points as we wind down the last 2 minutes of this first round.
Only 2. It's only a 3-point game here. Only a small lead. It's close.
Small lead indeed. But a lead nonetheless. A lead is all you need. If our high voltage just needs to hold on to that disc for about 1 minute and 20 seconds, they can take the round. But ooh, not good here. Zach with a soft long shot. Whoa, sorry, short long shot 3. Tying this game back up 9-9. Is one team going to score, or are we going to see our first OT here on Channel 2 of the evening?
Tied game hype. Tied game hype.
Yes, I mean, I know Kit Kat, I know you and I both love those overtimes, so I know you would be okay seeing an overtime. I would definitely be okay seeing an overtime, but I also wouldn't mind honestly seeing high voltage take this, coming back from the momentum earlier. You know, I love the underdog story, like me and Solar were saying earlier. I can't help but cheer for the newest team to the Master Division, especially when I know these players. And Tony, now this could be dangerous for high voltage. If they don't get down there, they will to help defend. Caption going for a pass down to Zach. Zach going for the shot below, getting the goal. Now in the lead 11-9. It's not impossible for high voltage to come back in this round, but they need to make a play and they need to make it immediately.
I believe it is impossible with 2 seconds as they come out of that tunnel, unless they come out very, very fast.
Oh dear, I thought they had a few more seconds, but they were off to the right start in that direction there. I mean, that was a fantastic first round. And if we know anything about history, the second round is always even more intense. And I know high voltage is going to analyze and come back with a vengeance in the second round. I mean, sure, Synapse is going to have their defense as well. They now know what they're up against. So this second round, I think, is going to be just as close as the first. Back and forth, adrenaline-filled. That is my prediction for the second round.
That is my prediction as well. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. I definitely think we're going to see round 3 here. What do you think?
I think so indeed. For those asking for the bald head rub, there you go from the previous round. Unfortunately, it won't get shiny, but nonetheless, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but there you go. But yes, that was a great round. You know, a quick look at the stats here. We have got a point leader on Synapse side, Zach at 5 points, Mamba with 4, and Caption with 2. You know, on high voltage, Gore with 5 and Fire Ninja with 4. Like, it was such a close game there. You know, you can see the teamwork stats spread across the board. Some players have numbers in every category. Love seeing the fantastic teamwork as the second round will be getting underway in about 15 seconds.
Can't wait to see this round. It's going to be exciting. Who is going to come out on top? Will Synapse take it into, or will high voltage push it to a round 3? I am round 3 hog, and I definitely want to see it. And it will be high voltage picking up that disc first off that joust advantage. It is bouncing loose, and it looks like Goran Jr. will pick it up first, dodging those defense. Great passing play there, and taking the first 2 points is Fire Ninja, taking this round start with a firing blaze.
Yes, a great start indeed there. Only 13 seconds for that first goal. Fantastic start by High Voltage, starting the momentum off in their favor, but now Synapse, with Joust advantage, has an opportunity to tie this back up, or if they get a 3, they could take a lead early on in this second round. Now as Zach with the disc, a great pass across the field to Caption. Caption now getting attacked by the stack. Great back pass to Zach. Zach tapping it backwards slowly again to Tony. Tony quickly right over to Mamba. They are not holding on to that disc for more than about a second and a half, but now Isolate with a beautiful clear all the way downfield, putting a race up for the disc as the stacks come down. It's going to be Caption for Synapse, looking for that clear.
It is going to be cleared out there, but no, it will be High Voltage getting a hand on it. It is going to be bouncing loose in that bubble. Synapse able to pick it up. That stack coming in, looking for that pass out. Tony now with it, looking for the pass across there to Zach W. Zach W going to walk it forward, walking forward with the disc now, and looking for options, looking for that clear down, but the intercept there from Isolate.
Ooh, that was a great intercept there. Where's the disc there now? We have Caption with the disc, looking for that pass over, but ooh, just bouncing off of the environment, but still recollected by Caption. Caption over to Mamba. Mamba looking for that pass. Has a couple attackers, so his pass doesn't quite make it. Now we have High Voltage chasing that disc, going for that clear, and ooh, great clear, but Caption was at the right place at the right time. However, his clear bouncing off the environment, keeping it on the Synapse side of the arena. It's going to be Tony. Ooh, quickly attacked by the stack, but he was able to get it out just in the nick of time to avoid that shot attempt from High Voltage.
Lowell's looking to chase down that disc now, but hitting that geometry, getting the stun off though, looking for that long clear, but there was another player there in the way there. Tony looking for that pass down to Zach W. Zach W now with it, looking for a mail slot perhaps, but the stack there from High Voltage able to get back there first, bouncing off the edge of the tunnel there. It's still in possession of High Voltage.
Lulls with a great pass to Goran. Goran looking for his opportunities, going for the clear. Great spot to clear with no enemies. Ooh, great grab. Fire Ninja going for the shot, but Caption just made it there in the nick of time to deny that shot. High Voltage still with possession here. Lulls passing over to Isolate as they move forward. Oh, going for the pass off, but Zach with the steal. Lulls with another steal right back at you, he says. Zach taking a back, going for the clear, and he will get it through the tunnel as it floats all the way down to the other side of the arena.
Stacks coming in from both sides, but High Voltage stack getting back there first. A great stun by Tony. Tony now with the disc, looking for that clear back, going for that pass back, looking for passes. A great intercept once again. It is going long off the geometry there, and another case of who put that there. And it will be Fire Ninja able to recover it there, but another great steal from Caption. Caption going to look to clear it out, but getting stuck in trap. And Synapse looking for once again another clear, getting back there first and inverting to the convert. It is Mamba.
And then there we have back to a tied game. 2 apiece now. A little over 6 minutes here when the countdown is done. Joust advantage to High Voltage. Let's see what they come out with. We're 4 minutes into this first round. Much closer round than the second. Great pass off, just missing their stack, but luckily lots of time to collect. Getting that clear up, but the stacks from Synapse are able to recollect, change the momentum of that disc, but Lulls playing the backfield, trying to get that clear, but a devastating bounce with the environment, pushing it back. High Voltage just having a little bit of trouble getting the disc out of their side of the arena as Zach gets a pass off, but great save by Isolate.
Fire Ninja now with the disc looking for that clear. Again, they're just not quite able to get it out. The steal there, but Lol's able to steal it back, but still just the geometry getting in the way. Picked up once again by Isolate, picked up there by a player from Synapse looking for that long shot. It dinging off the post. Oh, what a save once again there by Isolate. And this time the clear is out. Not feeling that pressure at all. It is bouncing loose, bouncing dangerously close. It is now High Voltage now with the defense there going for the points. They take the lead with just about 5 minutes left.
And there it is, another goal for High Voltage. That was a great, boost down, grab the disc. He had the opportunity to shoot, but he realized he wasn't at the right angle, so he retreated a little bit, waited for his teammate for the cut pass, and it paid off in the end, giving them the lead by 2 points. Mamba now with the disc for Synapse. Great pass down to Zach in the tunnel. Zach passing it all the way downfield, the cross to Caption, and Caption will not be able to collect his Fire Ninja there. Oh, and the turnover, Caption stealing it back quickly, only 15 seconds, tying this game back up 4 apiece. What a close second round this has been, as we are now in the second half of the second round.
We are in the second half of the second round, and it is close, very, very close. Both teams have amazing control here, looking for that pass, not quite able to connect, bouncing off some Geo. It is loose once again. High Voltage able to pick it up, looking for that pass across there. Fire Ninja now with it, looking for that clear, but Tony able to get that intercept once again. That bounce is close, but the stack is back, able to deny any opportunity that was had there. Looking for that clear now is High Voltage. The stack following up, looking for that long shot now, just bouncing off the shield there. Zach W able to recover it, but a great stun from High Voltage. Now the passing play, looking for that pass there, but Synapse just able to get in the way. It is loose once again. It is a stack race. It will be Synapse to it first, and taking that 3 is Mamba, able to take that lead to 3 points.
What a great shot there from Mamba there, bringing that team in the lead by 3 points, which is only 1 goal. No reason for High Voltage to panic or worry at this point, with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left remaining on the clock in this second round. Joust advantage to High Voltage as they pass the stack and missing the passer, but still able to recollect. Fire Ninja getting that clear down. It's going to be a race. Ooh, no race needed. I didn't even see Tony down there, ready to collect, defending that back line. Now a pass over to Mamba as they move the disc down the field. Great passing back and forth here off the wall, but it's going to be Fire Ninja and Goran stacked together with the intercept. Great disc chasing. They have the opportunity here as the disc is up for grabs.
And it will be High Voltage getting to it first, looking for that long 3, just bouncing off the ding ring there. Fire Ninja now with it, picking it up, now walking forward, able to recover it, opting for that reset. The reset is not good. It is loose, but who will recover it? It will be Fire Ninja able to slap it back down, but Tony picking it up now with the disc. Gonna hold for time here, I think.
I think you're right there. They know the last 2 minutes. Still lots of time. Great stack there from Goran and Lulz. Going for the shot and 3, and Goran is gonna make it. Tied up once again. 7-7 in the last 2 minutes of the second round.
Hype game hype.
Hype indeed. Let's get this hype up. Raise the roof. Let's see this go to a round 3 as Tony passes it down to Caption, just missing those. Goran going for another shot attempt, but Tony is there. Was a great save. That was a detrimental save for Synapse. That could potentially have saved them if there are no further goals this round. Tony now looking for the options, getting that soft pass over to Mamba in the tunnel. Mamba slowly moving forward. He sees his teammate on the other side of the arena, going for the pass, but just bouncing off the geometry. Tony able to recollect. Synapse now spreading out. They're going for this attempt. They're trying to kill the clock, but also want to score a goal. A missed pass opportunity. High Voltage capitalizing. Isolate with that clear down half fail. Who's going to get it? It's going to... that bounce off the environment. Both teams are now realizing that we are in the last minute. Anything is possible here. Tony going for that clear downfield to its High Voltage's bubble.
There is just under a minute left. High Voltage now with that disc, looking for that pass, looking for that clear. It is loose. Who is going to get down there first? It will be a mix of both team members. It will be High Voltage getting it first. Can they get some points here? They do. They take the points. They have a 2-minute lead. There will be around 20-something seconds left. If Synapse can get a 3 here, they will take this game in 2. However, if High Voltage can manage to hold out, they will take this to a round 3.
Round three. I am hyped. I'm ready for it. I mean, Synapse now with a great pass over to Mamba. Mamba with a pass down, but just missing the pass. This could be it. If Fire Ninja can get this clear off success. Oh no! Zach with the steal. Zach going in, going for the shot, and he makes it. Tying the game back up. We're going into overtime in this round 2 to determine, is this going to be the end of the game, or are we going to see a round 3? Kit Kat, we got our overtime. I'm hyped. Let's go.
OT.
Yes, 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 yes. All right.
This is going to be hype. Who is going to win this? It definitely is going to be interesting here. We are going to see that joust now coming through. Who is going to win it? It looks to be High Voltage. No, getting drawn back there. It is going to be bouncing loose. Who is going to get a hand on it first? It is Synapse there. Now with it, looking for that pass back there. And that. Oh, the save. I thought that was going in. Tony now with it, walking it forward, looking for that pass up there. The pass back. And that will end it there. The passing play there. Not quite able to get that second play down there, and that will end round 2.
That will end round 2, and it will end this game, giving the win to Synapse, which does mean, unfortunately, High Voltage will no longer be continuing in the North American Finals. But that does not take away from the fact that they have proven today that they deserve to be in the Master tier. No one can take that away from them at this point. What we saw from them today was a phenomenal performance. So this was, although they're out, they are not forgotten.
Yeah, definitely not forgotten. What a game here today. They fought hard, and that was just so unfortunate at the end there. What a save right at the end. They just had some absolutely clutch moments, and I'm happy that we got an OT, but I must admit, I'm sad we didn't get a round 3.
Yeah, you know, I was hoping for it. You know, when that first save happened, I was like, yes, there's a chance for round 3, and then, you know, secretly, I wanted OT in round 3 if it was going to happen, let's be real, just to keep that hype going. But phenomenal game. There are at least one more game on this channel. I think only one more left on this channel, which will be, so it won't be myself and Kit Kat. We will be joined by Nightfire and Luke for the next match on this channel. We can bring up the bracket and see if there is any update on the next match here. So right now we have Synapse, so it will be the loser of, wow, I can barely read that, of 12. So the 4 Kings and Kangarillas. So the loser of that game will be facing Synapse in the next round on this channel with Nightfire and Luke, and Newton Dad will still be here running the cameras for you. So thank you everyone for staying tuned all evening thus far. Please stay tuned for the remainder of the games. Check out the other channels, and we will see you guys very shortly.
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I am Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this third installment, we are going to cover defensive joust schemes. So I'm going to throw a whole bunch of numbers at you, and then we're going to break them down. 2-1-1, 1-2-1, 1-1-2.
Once again, Dino faking out the shot, Dino taking the shot, but saved there from Moonface. But Josh once again with it, Josh with another shot, but Moonface.
Now, but both missing it. And so Everest going to have a chance now to attack. Steffo passing down behind the goal, and Bad Elmo putting Everest on the board.
Goal against Ribbit. They might have a chance in the second round. That shot's going to be off the backboard and good from Frogio.
The air preventing another shot attempt.
And it's not now with that disc. Looking for that pass, but a great intercept there by Joshy. The stack coming in. The steal. The second stack from not able to get a pass back down. Great control over the disc here. And it is now in possession, walking into that bubble. Looking for that cut pass. And a great slam dunk there. What a...
Changing up the momentum of this game as well. However, time will tell. Pass up now high to Moonface. Moonface diving in. Bounce shot, and it's good. 2 points on the board.
Inverting on that ceiling. Looking for the clear it down. It does get there, and they're back with it, and they get the points there. Ashton with the slam.
Instead, it's going to go right back into the hands of Aurora, who's clearing it downfield. The stack race is there. The stack's going to get picked up. No! Steel Skydiver going for the shot. Low.
Oh, pocket 3, 12 meters.
Time management, you can score a goal, you can do whatever, so, and they're doing whatever right now. They've got this commanding lead, and a cut coming through. Caesar's able to dunk that one, but it's too little
there, but maybe it'll get picked up as the stacks are coming through. Long 3, it's good. Moonface 7-11.
Back to Wit, but just hitting off of some Geo, going high to Voodoo moving into the bubble, going for the cross pass to Speedy. Speedy just going to be able to get all the way down, because it's going to be in the hands of Speedy. Speedy sending it cross low to QL. QL going for the shot, but just off the backboard, and a nice backboard again by Voodoo.
Ronan taking that Joust advantage. Will be Legend riding his teammate again. Will anchor it off him, but your boy Simon stepped in that one, going for the shot, and just like that, is down to a 1.
Moving around slowly, gonna up to pass it to Shield. Tahada juking out Callan, just going for the shot, and a nice top pocket.
Forward back to X, not quite able to connect though. Wit coming in from a stack there, able to pass to QL Young, but a great steal from Catnip. Captain looking for that shot now, and it is good. What a
Geo with the disc there, going for that beautiful pass downfield. You're going for that open shot 3, and a bing bang boom.
It's here with the last 2 minutes, and a pickup from Fire Ninja. If they score, this could be massive.
Excuse me, I was wrong. Let's tack the shot. Oh, come on. It's for 3. This is a competition to find the best of the best.
I'm still not convinced, but either way, a bounce pass over here, gonna reach stage, but Stody, the nice.
Where some stories might end, others will begin anew.
Anything can happen. Anyone can win, and anyone can lose. Number 2 is a loser. This is what we have been waiting for all season.
To the end, and maybe in the scoring zone, it's gonna be an overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Would you make up your mind? 'Cause I'm getting tired of overthinking every move you make. And I can help you decide who you're loving now and how I'm not quite there.
Yeah, the near side trap going to be picked up by Game. Trying to send out, but Jason there with the recovery. Going to be sent all the way through. Picked up there by Mozzie. Mozzie has the open lane. Whoa! What a save there from Ryan. It's one of the biggest saves in the round two. It's going to send all the way through. Jaywalker has an open lane, and that was on. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Offensive players, once they get into the bubble zone, that's allowing them to stack up much more quickly as it's on the ground. Moonface, oh, what a save there by Cruisin', and he sends it out. And again, that stack is together.
Saves now as he recollects the disc and maybe look for an attacking opportunity, but this may be just as important, if not more important, than Challenger Cup, because this will get them for the opportunity to get into Challenger Cup. But Goran Jr.
Bouncing out of the bubble back to his teammate, though. Intentional pass. Random cross pass to Lord of War. Lord bounce shot, and it's good. What a play! Sin take the lead 4-2.
3 is a 3, as I'm not sure anyone says, but it's a fact. So out, flying in, taking it is Zach, and putting 3 more on the board.
He's looking, he's juking, he's passing over to Pam, and Pam is going to pass it to Frost, who's going to sink it in for 2 early on here in this first round.
Let's see how Valkyries can respond here. They can't let that get them down.
See Swag War as well in the chat, and I see a Cal 3-point goal. How about that? What was that? 2 seconds.
But unfortunately, no one was there to pick it up. That's going to get picked up by Menacing Mage. Menacing Mage over to Aureli Aurum. Aureli Aurum back over to Retep, who's going to sink it in.
Looking like Niles could not find the disc, as Stody can find the disc. Down to Niles for the slam dunk, making an amazing response.
Pushing out as the lone man, the lone pressure, the forecheck. Jewel going to start walking up with this one. They have 2 of the bubble, passing it there to Speedy. What a setup.
Actually, sits that much farther down. That's not a bounce shot, but it's going to get picked up by his teammate, and they're going to hit the post. No! But there's not over yet, and the second time, it's good.
I've been watching you with dark eyes every night.
Can't tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that. No way. Is that going to be...
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately they're Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery. Going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke. Going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back into the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot.
Oh.
No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie.
They got it! They got it! We're going to overtime! No! You cannot do this.
Now that's going to be through the tube. These stacks, the double stacks are there. The shot is going to be stopped. Talk about that defense getting back at the right time, but it's still in the hands of Helmet. Helmet, another save from Howler. Talk about this defense. They're not letting Helmet put any more points on the board.
Down to neutral zone. Who's there first? No one. It's eventually going to be Tahada. Tahada, no, gets stolen from his hands. X open 3, but gets stunned. Who's going to be there? Catnip. Catnip! 3 points. But Catmon taking an early lead. They are the higher seeded team, I do believe. And definitely maybe showing that 1 rank difference. It's quite large.
Careful because there are a lot of converging defenders. Tries to slice it over to the side. A steal from Sendo. Another shot from Sendo. And send in for 3.
All the way down to the orange side of the arena. Mamba now slapping it right to his teammate. That was actually behind the back blind slap. Zach slowing it down, really patient, slapping it down, passing it to Duke. Duke trying to pass across the Caption. Caption back to Duke, and then Duke in the top pocket over the goalie. Really well played off the bat. Synapse coming out strong.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Echo Arena VR Master League Season 3 North American Finals. Well, the road to it. We are in the elimination bracket. My name is Nightfire with 2 E's. I'm joined by my co-casters 1UC and Kit Catastrophe on the analyst desk. 1UC, let's start with you. 4 Kings versus Synapse today. What are your thoughts?
Oh, man, this is a match to watch. Both these teams coming in as relatively decent favorites, but one of them is going to go home. 4 Kings, I mean, they came in second seed after a really strong performance in the last, cycle, the final stretch. They're expected to go deep in this finals tournament, but hey, maybe they won't make it to day 2. That certainly would be an upset. We'll see. I mean, Cruisin', absolute powerhouse of a goalie. I mean, Ender, tip of the spear. Everyone is just so good on this team, but more notably, was said by Newton Dad here on cams as well. Shout out to him. Andy W is brothers with Synapse Zach W. And Synapse is much like Joker and Kangarillas. They've been around a long time, since the days of ESL. And Zach W is one of those founding members. So it's a bit of a grudge match. It's the sibling rivalry. Maybe they're twins. I'm not quite sure. We're not quite sure here on the desk. But man, I'm looking forward to this matchup. Synapse, maybe a bit of an underdog, but I just want to see round 3.
Yep, me too. Kit, your thoughts on what we're going to be seeing here today? 4 Kings versus Synapse, the brotherly rival coming in here.
I definitely am not sure who's going to win. I've been following a little bit of NA. I know a little bit about the rivalry, but this is going to be a close game. It's going to be a good game, and I can't wait to give my statistical opinion on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to be an exciting back and forth. And again, just waiting for both lobbies to populate. But gives us a lot of time to talk about what to expect tomorrow, what we got coming up here for the rest of the day. I can answer that one real quick. This is it. This is the last game of the day here today. An elimination round for both of these teams. One of them is going to be done with their season at the end of the day today. And then tomorrow we'll be kicking things off with the losers bracket there, the losers round 4. Whoever the winner is from 7 and Anomaly goes up against the winner of this matchup, and ultimately whoever comes out on top there will go on to the finals. So a lot of hype games tomorrow, and I mean, geez, you want to talk about hype games? That semifinals match 1UC, Joker versus Kang tomorrow, that's going to be crazy.
Oh, it certainly will. That's the grudge match I want to watch. I hope all of you want to watch it as well. Both these teams, I mean, Kang's been known for taking off many games from Joker, throughout the history, but haven't done it this season. So we'll see if that happens tomorrow. That certainly would be a storyline, but we do have all 8 players in the server now, so hopefully they are readying up soon. Before we do that, though, keep in mind every single game tomorrow will be on twitch.tv/VR Master League. So make sure you guys bookmark it. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your pets. They're hype. I know I'm hype. So make sure you tell them all, because we want to get as many viewers as possible to support this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. And while we're at it, huge shout out to all the sponsors as well. ProTube VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRWare.net. It certainly wouldn't be possible without them and all these amazing prize pools we do have here. Both EUNA, which we're going to give out tomorrow. That's $8,200 in cash value for all the teams. But also, huge shout out to all you guys across venues, Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Gaming. It certainly wouldn't be as hype or as great without you guys in chat. So let me know. Who do you think is going to take it? I want to see here all you chat ghosts. We have over 100 of you in chat, yet I don't see anybody. So let me know who is going to win. Will it be 4Kings? Will it be Synapse? What do you all think, as we are going to have 4Kings ready up? They're ready to fight. They're ready to win. They're ready to play on day 2. Synapse is waiting to do the same. But we do have Synapse saying gems in chat. So maybe there's just one Gems fan, one Synapse fan. So, hey, I guess Synapse is the favorite. But here we go. Nightfire, take us in.
I'm a Gems fan. Say it now. Shout out to Gems in chat. Anyway, we are diving into round number 1. Synapse about to duke it out, and we'll see what they can bring to the table up against 4Kings. The kickoff here, who's going to take the joust advantage? And it is going to be interesting. 2 slow rollouts from both ends. Both teams playing it safe here as we kick off round 1.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it earlier in a previous cast, but these teams are going to maybe a little bit exhausted after this is their 4th game of the day, but it's going to be quickly in the zone of Synapse. 4Kings is just pounding it like snakes, or I don't know, like a predator of some sort, and that is going to get bounced out and bounced into the hands of Tony, who's going to clear it all the way back down the other way into 4Kings half.
And I don't mean to put you on blast, but I think hounding typically goes to the dogs as they do try and fire in another point. Mamba gets on the board first for Synapse. A great bit of work up into the zone, and who let those dogs out, because Synapse have the early lead.
Yeah, Mamba the snake, no dogs here, is going to put that goal in, but Synapse, they're coming out strong, as they are clearly the crowd favorite. Thanks, Gems. Nah, we do have 4Kings fans as well, but it's going back and forth. 4Kings looking to tie up this game. Obviously, still lots of time remaining, as they are just going to elect to go for the reset pass, and that's what we've seen all day. These teams just play their game. They don't get stressed. They just dive in, and they just score goals. 2-2 is the score. Andy, the brother, is going to put 2 on the board, tying it up.
Yeah, and I think the reason that we see a lot of that play is simply because they can't just go in alone. They can't just dive in through the heart of a defense. At this level, it's just not going to work out for them, and they know that. So the strategy is to pause, set up, allow for a good bit of passing sequence inside the zone, and then attack. And exactly what happened for the likes of 4Kings. We seem to have some tech issues on Synapse's side, so an opportunity for 4Kings potentially.
Yeah, it really is. You hate to see a 3v4. You hate to see a player drop, especially in a matchup of this importance. But they're still displaying their offense anyway, a disadvantaged offense, as they're constantly, 3v4. They are going to get pressured. Man-on-man coverage, but one gets caught back. Oh, that's not the pass they wanted, though. They are going to still have one extra aggressive offender, as they are maybe just willing to buy some time. But no, they're looking to score a goal, and they're going to do exactly that. 3v4 doesn't matter. Synapse extend the lead, or take back the lead, 4-2.
Yeah, a really good job there to continue to hold dispossession. I think they recognize that if they were to lose this disc, it would be points into the hands of 4Kings, no doubt about it. Instead, Synapse really clutch that disc, play it very reserved, wait for their opportunities to get some good passing through to the zone, and ultimately are now up 4-2. A very nice bit of playing there from that trio to get them where they are and ultimately prevent what could have been a reverse scoreline.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Synapse coming out strong. I mean, it is worth noting, one thing I didn't mention coming into this matchup is Synapse is potentially considered a Joker killer. And a Joker killer doesn't mean that they're like kill people who are like, trying to make a living, but the Joker, the team, and they pull up a good upset rounds against them this season, and they have some trick shots. Zach having some, definitely influence on that. He has the boop shot. He doesn't have the Kung shot. I don't know. He has a couple of them, and you always see some kind of fancy shots, fancy bounces occasionally. This is it. This is the elimination match. I expect to see some funny, some cool long bounce shots here in between these two teams, especially coming from Zach. But, Synapse is a team that's surprising, right? 4 Kings, we know that all 4 of those players are pillars, are giants of skill and expertise. But Synapse is a bit of an underdog here, although they've been around for so long, and they certainly are putting that to the test. However, we are going to get the unpause. So, no more testing, rather no more studying. The exam has come. It's going to be a 4-2 joust advantage to 4 Kings. Here we go, 2.5 minutes in this game.
A lot of pressure starts to pile up on these teams, and 4 Kings certainly maybe feeling that at this point now, as they are at a disadvantage and do have to get on the board, trying to work their way up through the zone of Synapse and ultimately getting shut down by that defense. Mamba snakes his way through and gets the disc, able to clear it all the way down through the tunnel, and the quick stack redirects themselves to get disc almost an open goal 3. A quick pass to the backboard finds them an assured 2, and Synapse puts their lead up by 4.
Man, a back and forth game so far. Worth noting, both brothers have scored, and they're tied at 2. 4 points is coming from Mamba. Nevertheless, 4-point lead from Synapse. Lots of time on the clock, but 4 Kings, couple unanswered goals from Synapse. That's unacceptable, as that pass isn't what they were looking for. That clear will be a lot better, though, all the way downfield. Unfortunately, there is no stack to get there. Actually, it doesn't matter. Ender will be there. We talked about his offensive prowess, but he's going to get stunned in the face, can't move anymore by Zach, but it's going to go right back to Ender. Ender diving in. He gets 3. 5-6, 1-point game. Synapse still 1 in the lead.
And just a great bit of back and forth passing. It really a textbook example of why you back pass to then pull out that defense and open up the opportunity to give and go back up to the top of the zone. Then the defense comes in and supports that 3-point shot by brawling out just in front of the goal, ultimately giving that gap in coverage. And just like that, 4 Kings are right back into this series with a really nice 3. Synapse is trying to get something going down in the tunnel, but 4 Kings is right here to brawl it out. A bounce shot at the bottom of the zone. Dings just a bit wide.
I mean, that's what I talked about in the break. I mean, that's what the Synapse team does, although it was 4 Kings. But both these teams are equally capable. But it is going to be Andy now with the disc. Going for the reset, as we said, really good to get that reset pass out to buy that space, buy that time, more importantly, so they can get those crisp passes across. Ender looking for his options. 2 high, 1 right. Goalie's stunned. It's going to be a cut. It's going to be a goal. 7-6. 4 Kings take the lead.
Really a patient play, too. The stun came in on the goalie pretty early in that sequence, and the goalie really stunned out for... I don't even think he was stunned at the point of that shot being taken. But a very good job to read the opportunity in front of himself. Doesn't take an additional shot, and instead passes up to the top of the zone, opening up that angle and ultimately putting in 2, now giving 4 Kings the lead. We are going to go into another pause, a tech pause at that, I presume, as at least I'm seeing 2 cruising on the battlefield.
Yeah, Andy and Zach on the side of 4 Kings are ping spiking quite a fair bit. I've seen it at least, but hey, I'm not a mod. I'm just here to have some fun and watch this game alongside you guys. So I think we're just waiting for the server, maybe a switch. I don't know. Anyway, what a game so far. I mean, since the last pause, although, it never intended it's intended as a technical pause. It's also a tactical pause at that and a bit of a mental reset there. Synapse gets the momentum taken away from them. 4 Kings gets an opportunity, 7-6. I mean, so far from this game, this is kind of exactly what I expected. I expected a back and forth game. Both these teams so experienced. Both these teams been together, in the space a long time. As we are going to get a couple disconnects, so it looks like we might get a server switch? I'm not sure.
Yeah, either way, we'll keep you informed when we do get into the action. For now, though, it is a tech timeout, so we're going to be taking a bit of a moment to assess and analyze. And Kit, I suppose a good a time as any to pop over to you and get your thoughts on the first 5 minutes of round one.
The first 5 minutes are very back and forward. Like, even the score shows how hard these teams are fighting. Both teams desperately want this. They are trying their hardest. The stacks are right on top of it for the most part. Just both teams able to read the situation incredibly well. Four Kings, I think, just have a little bit of an advantage on that. They are able to read play to play, whereas Synapse take a little bit of extra time to respond to the play.
Yeah, a good couple of picks have come in from Four Kings to put them back on the map, so to speak. And I do think we are likely to get a lobby reset here. Not sure how that will... I think we can... Everything should be fine. We'll get right back into the first round at this time. But for now, I think we're continuing to be in this pause. And I mean, hey, I'll keep promoting it. You know, we're gonna make sure to tune in tomorrow for the finals for OCE, EU, and NA. It's going to be a full day of very high-level Echo Arena action. You are not going to want to miss it. And I think as we do go into this break, we will cut to maybe a brief intermission while we get the lobby sorted, get everything figured out on the tech side, but we will be right back with more action. Maybe take a look at the brackets, but for now, don't go anywhere. The start of round one, well, the halfway mark of round one will begin shortly. Just like that, the action ready to take off again. Thank you all for patiently waiting during that break, but we are back here with round number one of this elimination series, Four Kings versus Synapse. We're 5 minutes into the round, and, well, I guess it might as well be a round reset one, you see, because the scoreline's so dang close, and we got another solid half of a round left in front of us.
Man, it certainly looks like that. 7-6 is the score. And I do want to shout out both these teams, as we did hear from our friendly neighborhood moderator in our ear. I mean, that pause. Both these teams doing it very expertly and very sportsmanlike, but that's not sportsmanlike. Another 2 points on the board. Four Kings extend their lead to 3. Or, yeah, to 3.
Yeah, good. Hey, great quick math. Commend you on that. We've been wrong on the quick math all day today. When it gets right, it's got to get shouted out. So well done on the quick math. Absolutely right. A 3-point lead here for Four Kings. The Joust coming out on the offensive end, and a bit of an awkward pass that does not go where they were wanting to. I think that was directed to the tunnel, and instead it goes into the hands of the Four Kings squad. And unfortunately, another technical issue plaguing Synapse here in this round is going to make it a 4v3 Chrome. Take that opportunity to put a few points on the board. And well, that's been a quick four in the start of this first minute of round 2.
This is round 1, no?
Oh, sorry, round 1. Yeah, the second half of round 1. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. But they are going to continue playing the 3v4 all the way down. Unfortunately, no pauses are remaining, I don't believe. So it is going to go all the way down. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know the rules. I do know some of them. But I'm just here to watch it as it is going to continue going. That clear not finding its mark. Multiple opportunities now Synapse have. But it's not going to find the clear. These clears, whenever they do happen, need to happen all the way through, as that's going to get thrown in the midfield as a sack race, but instead that's going to go right to Cruisin' on the back line. Deep pass to Ender. Ender, long 3! 19 meters! 14-6.
Yeah, and essentially what this advantage that they have now is giving the Four Kings setup is that they can have one in the back. Cruisin' can play reserve. They have the lead. They don't need to all commit to being aggressive, and ultimately, I think what we're seeing here is that Synapse are out of tech timeouts. They continue to have tech issues. Maybe they can't even get their fourth back in. And again, this is, I guess, a good time for me to bring up that substitutes are key. At the high level, I'll keep arguing it. Having subs and having them experience can pay dividends. In a moment like this, the sub would certainly do a lot, but not an option as it does continue to be the attack from Four Kings. They want to, well, maybe lock up this round with the Mercy. They don't think they have enough time to do it. They do want to continue to pile on to the lead they have now.
They certainly do. Once again, this is the elimination matchup. This is the lower bracket. This is winner moves on, loser goes home. And they're not able to find the back of the net. Synapse tried very hard, but got very close, but hit the post and out. As it is going to go downfield into the hands, eventually, of Ender, who's going to go that long pass down. Andy diving in. It's a quick pass. It's a quick goal. 16-6, 10-point lead for Kings.
Yeah, a very solid performance here from the Four Kings right now. And I got hats off to Synapse. They nearly scored in a 3v4. They nearly brought that scoreline a little bit closer at a time when they really needed to. Now a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left is certainly not going to be an easy task for this team, but they are still going for it. They try to roll out the defense there, ready in the midfield. Quickly on the attack is Ender, and yeah, now I think that they very much can look for the potential of a Mercy. Actually, you know what? A minute 30? Yeah, they have the time.
They have time. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need 3 threes. But I mean, Synapse is on a penalty kill, so to speak, for Caption, unfortunately dropping out. That's a headbutt. That's what they need. That's some speed, but unfortunately not get the bounce that they need. So it's instead going to be a 3-on-2, and that's going to be another walking in the bubble. And that's going to be another slipsy doodle. 20-6. 20-6. Absolute dominant game, as you can expect in a 4v3 at this level. Four Kings.
Yep.
Dominant lead.
I mean, you can't ask for a worse situation, too, if you're Synapse. Right now, this is the elimination round. You really want to have the full force of your team available and ready for these series, and to be hamstrung like this is tough, and it is really giving Four Kings the power to run away with this series. Another 3 gets sunk in, just 3 away from mercying with 30 seconds left on the clock. It very well could happen, but either way, round 1 really getting locked in by Four Kings here. And if you're looking at round 2 right now in your Synapse, it's not looking exactly comforting right now.
No, it's certainly not, but it will bounce right back into Synapse's half, unfortunately, as Tony is going to just buy some time and end the round. But, I mean, man, I hope it's one of their people on their team. There is a couple people. There's Duke and YouTube.com, although I think he renamed himself recently, on the side of, Synapse. So, hey, maybe they can get a 4th player in the server. Both these teams aren't that short in roster, but time will certainly tell. But, man, Kit, what did you see in the second half of that matchup?
I have a lot to say. I think I'll start with Four Kings here because I have the most on them because they were absolutely dominating in that round. They had great control over the disc. They were able to keep that control. They could read the lanes. They could read the defense. They were doing an absolutely incredible job to keep on top of the plays. They kept their calm and cool, and they could read the situation well. They could read play to play, and they could read what Synapse was doing. Synapse certainly didn't give up. They stayed strong. Their stacks were fast. They almost had it, but of course that numbers advantage doesn't help. They definitely did the best of a bad situation and did the best they could.
Yeah,
I mean,
go ahead.
I think we're gonna say thing. I think we're gonna say thing. I mean that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
Synapse just trying their best in 3v4. The pause does come out. There was a switch from one team to the other, so they are talking. I don't know what the rules are, but at least both teams are cool with it, being very sportsmanlike. And once again, shouting out to both these teams. I mean, while it's a 3v4, the server switch and all that was very quick, very easy. No complaints, just quick changing the server. It's still a Dallas server. They didn't change the location. Maybe it ended up just being a local issue as caption still dropped out, nevertheless. But I mean, both these teams, huge shout out to them. I mean, I guess if we really wanted to push the issue, technically in the rules, you're allowed to make it a 3v3, I do believe. So if Four Kings really wanted to push it. But you know what? It's an elimination match.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
Not this time. But
you get handed an advantage when everything's on the line like this. You're certainly going to take it. But even to your point, they are still giving them some additional time to hopefully get Caption back in here to make this round 2 at least a little bit more of a back and forth, because again, when you're at this level, a 3v4 is pretty much just a wash. That four player team is going to win, and Four Kings really proving that to us there as they commandingly took round 1. I don't know what I guess I bring up the solution of subs. I think that's maybe a lesson learned by some teams here in this postseason, because I've seen this has happened multiple times today, where one of their key players on a team is having trouble getting into a lobby. To be prepared for that is important. To the same level, you have second and third string quarterbacks, because sometimes someone gets injured. When we're talking about Echo Arena, the chance of injury is certainly viable, and so to me, to have that additional sub on the roster that they could bring in seems even more of something that will really come to use in the moments when it matters.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. I mean, it's always tough, but I think subs are super valuable. Or even just like what Kraken did. Unfortunately, it didn't quite break into the Master Tier, but they had a 5-man roster, and lots of other teams are picking up a 5-man roster, so no one's technically a sub. You just have that one extra person that if there's some technical issues or whatever, you can call it an objective rotation, where you just rotate through 5 players, and you pick, 4. Everybody has 1 game off, every 2 weeks or whatever. But if cases like this, or you could be very subjective and say, well, you're better against this team and you're better against that team, and playing your top 4, but that means you always have that constant extra player. Maybe that's the answer to situations like this. I'm not quite sure. Just a quick check-in, though, since I have it up on another screen. We do have round 1 finishing Anomaly. Round 2 finishing Anomaly in 7. And Anomaly was up in both round 1 and round 2. So Anomaly beat 7. 2-0 sweep. Close game, as the second round score was 11-10. First round 16-11. But that's it. That's the update on the other channel. So maybe they'll have us joining here soon, as we are just waiting for these teams to finish up their games. But that means 7 is out. That's a bit of an upset, I do believe. But regardless, Anomaly looking good. They're fighting for this final to stay alive, and both these teams are as well. And when you are doing that, you want to make sure you bring up your A game. You bring all your best players, and they are just waiting here to maybe find a 4th. So yeah, the bracket is up. Thanks, Newton. As we are just taking a look. So it is going to be Anomaly moving forward for the lower bracket. That's going to be the first round tomorrow. Will be Anomaly winning 2-0, and the winner of these team will face them, looking to fight for that upper bracket and fight for that W.
Yeah, like we've been saying, there's a good chunk of change on the line for these winning teams for the top 3 this time around, and so certainly something to be pursuing and competing for. And Again, we've been talking about it with these breaks in this series here, but tomorrow is going to be incredibly hyped. Anomaly obviously moving on. Whoever the winner of this moves on to take on Anomaly in the first set of the day for tomorrow. And then from there, we have a wild sort of finals with Kang, Joker. It's going to be incredibly exciting. Right now, we're taking a look at the OCE bracket, I believe, showing a little indication of what's to come tomorrow for OCE. Leviathan and Outlaw is certainly going to be an exciting series, and I think we still have a few losers brackets to be decided there. But with the clock ticking down from this timeout, I don't know if we're going to have a full team for Synapse. It seems like it is going to continue through at a 4v3 right now for round number 2. And again, if you're 4 Kings, it's a gift that they have to capitalize on here.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's the name of the game sometimes.
Yep.
As I am reading in the chat here from the side of Synapse that the subs just aren't available. Just the name of the game sometimes. Captions headset, unfortunately, long day. That's the battery. So it definitely is one of those moments. But 4 Kings will take advantage as they do quickly move into the offensive half, and that is certainly to be expected. That pass up. That's a save, though. Going for the long 3, maybe a bit of an ego play, but also maybe just trying to sneak it in. But that's going to be turned over. Oh, my goodness. Synapse is getting up on this bubble, and they're going to get it. They're going to get 2 points on the board first. Certainly will be a tough ask, but hey, it's possible. 3v4W. Let's see if we can get around 3.
I mean, it would be insanity for Synapse to push this to a best of 3 in a 3v4. It would be something I've never seen before, and I know 4 Kings do not want that to happen. So just because this early 2-0 lead has come in, I do think that the 4 Kings now are going to sort of put their pedal on the gas. They went for that big 3, and now, well, this is when that advantage really comes into play. The 2s become easier. Setting up for those 2s become easier, and ultimately that 2 gets put in by Andy W.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, caption, unfortunately, for all you joining us, did drop. Ran out of power, it seems, and the other subs on Synapse aren't available. So that's the name of the game, 3v4. You hate to see it, but the game is tied at 2, as they are going to look to put more points on the board. Still lots of time to do so, both these teams. And Synapse certainly will be happy and taking all the time in the world as they do get that pass across. And that's going to be deep.
Goodness.
That's going to be diving in. But 2 defenders on him. That's not going to happen. That's going to be a turnover. That's going to be a 2-pointer. 4-2. Synapse making it work.
Crazy that, there's Duke getting subbed in. Finally, they get their substitutes in the roster into the lobby, and wow, what a great time. They've got a 4-2 lead. Their backs are against the wall. They really need this full roster, and they do get it. And, one thing I wanted to talk about is we talked about physical endurance and how these long days really are a test. It's also a test of your experience, of your knowledge of the game. To run out of battery is tough, but something that you should be prepared for, just like Tony's prepared for that shot and saves it from going in.
They certainly are, and hey, newfound life from Synapse. It's worth noting also a sub wasn't playing all day. Duke wasn't playing all day, and this isn't their 4th game of the day. This is their first. You can call that, maybe not warm, but you can also call that newfound energy, as they do have the lead with a 4v4. This is a new game for 4 Kings. I wish if I was a 4 Kings fan and I was cheering for them, I'd wish they kind of hit that home a little bit better, probably forcing that numbers advantage they did have. But now it's an even matchup. Now it's Synapse looking to take this round 3. Now there's hope. Now this would be a heck of a story, but that's going to be a long 3. As I say that, cruising with a beautiful shot as the goalie stunned. No chance there. 5-4.
Yeah, and I did see Duke in the tunnel there. I'm not sure if he was nervous about going out and potentially breaking some rule or whatnot, but he stayed in that tunnel. Maybe he was trapped in there. Not sure what was the case, but either way, that was a 3v4 up until that point was scored. So now we are into the 4v4. Well, at least I think we are. I only see 3 on the field.
I do only see 3 on the field. That's very interesting. But that's going to go deep, and that's going to be in. What? Whoa, what a play. Zach, what a shot. Zach the brother, Andy the brother. Synapse take back the lead in decisive fashion, 7-5.
Is this some sort of tactical mind game that Synapse is playing right now? They're trying to fluctuate their roster from 3 to 4 to throw off how this Four Kings team is reading. I don't know what the strat is here, but it's working. I mean, they are winning a 3v4 right now. They do not have 4 in this field, as much as it says they are. They are battling a 3v4 right now, and they are winning 7-5 as the dive comes in from Andy to tie it up 7 apiece.
Yeah, I'm just confused. I'm just looking at the perspective of Duke. He's got out of spawn this time. He's going into the tunnel, I think. No, he's just waiting. I'm so confused. All right, well, here we go. 7-7.
There he is.
Synapse. Do they have 4? Yes, they do. No!
Oh, they
no!
missed the rollout.
No!
And then the open 3 goes wide.
No, what? Okay. That was weird. All the early
Pure
jiggers
chaos.
are out. Oh my gosh.
Absolute pure chaos here. Synapse. Dukes gets back, and I think in the chaos of them having 4, they didn't know who was going to be the QB, so they all just roll out and miss the disc. It ends up getting picked up by Four Kings, and the 3 that's right in front of their face gets missed. Now the blitz comes in. It's intercepted. Another open goal 3 opportunity. This one finds its way in, and almost as if Four Kings have turned on their aggression, they are now up by 5.
Yeah, also welcome all you joining us from VR Master League. Last game of the day, riddled with some tech issues, but nevertheless, 12-7, 5-point game. Four Kings looking to take this in 2. Synapse looking to take it to round 3. There's the QB play we wanted. It's not quite out, but it works. It's going to be passed downfield. Unfortunately, Andy will be there to intercept, but Tony will be right there back. Juking out, but going for the reset pass. Unfortunately, not finding its mark. Going high instead, but Duke will be there. Just joining us for the first time today. Excuse me. As it is going to get past upfield, and Ender's looking to turn this offense on.
There it is. The 2 gets dropped in by Chrome. A great cross from Ender, and Four Kings doubling the lead here. Doubling the points of Synapse with a 7-point lead. Looking very good with 4 minutes left, it's just strange because Synapse were playing almost better with 3 than they are right now. And so we'll see if they can maybe adjust their strategy so that they can continue to roll out. But another interception coming in here from Four Kings. Just like Kit said, they're doing a great job of reading the Synapse offense and getting these huge intercepts that keep the pressure going. But finally a clear into the Synapse's hands. Finally into the zone of Four Kings.
There's a pickup. Hits the 3. Hit the 3.
Wow.
Yes, they did. All right. Takes the time, Zach. But that's what he needed. The stuns coming through from Synapse on the backline, preventing the Four Kings' fast rotations. So it's a 4-point game. 3.5 minutes left. Lots of time on the clock. Synapse can still take it.
Yeah, and I mean, geez, you want to talk about just how chaotic it is if you're Duke right now to come into this series, to come in with your team's back against the wall. This is the second round. Remember, they almost got mercied in round 1 because they were in a 3v4. And now Duke's here trying to compete. They're nearly in this game. They're nearly tied up, but an open 3 gets put in by Andy. A great answer back to the good shot from Synapse. Puts the lead back up to 7 for Four Kings.
Man, you hate to see it, but oh, geez. So, 7-point game, 3 minutes on the ball, 2.5 minutes on the clock. Synapse, that's only like 3 goals away. They just need to get them right here, right now, as the sun is going to come through, but that pass isn't coming through either. Just a little bit of a misplays here from Synapse as Four Kings going to punish, but we are going to get it through. That's going to be a good, no, not going to be a good clear. That's going to be a clear right back the other way instead, over to Chrome. But Chrome is just willing to take all the time and space in the world as they do have this time advantage.
Yeah, they have the lead. They are looking at moving on to that loser's bracket matchup tomorrow, and Synapse are staring down the barrel of the end of the season. They need to start getting some points here with this 2-minute drill left, but it's really not easy for this team to even get their hands on the disc as Four Kings are just passing around. And ultimately, a missed pass does go wide there. Almost scooped up, is slapped away by Mamba into Tony's hands, and Synapse finally have their hands on disc.
They do finally hand on their disc. They have a bit of a pump fake there, and that works in their favor, but it will get picked up by Ender on the back line. 1:30 now. It's still possible. It's just getting a tougher and tougher ask as the time ticks down, but it is going to get picked up by Cruisin'. We've seen some great work from him going for the short pass back. Ender, now his own pump fake, as that's going to be across to Chrome. Chrome, downfield to Andy. Andy diving in, but hey, just going for the reset once again. Time is on their side, but that's going to bait our defender. They're going to come in. They're going to slam it in. 9-point lead, 19-10 for Kings. And that's time.
Barrel roll dunk coming in there from Andy off the backboard to get that locked in for 2. A very nice little play there. It ultimately puts 4 Kings into a commanding lead with 9 points and a minute left on the clock. Synapse still playing this one through as they do try and get up through the tunnel, but a quick intercept. Another great read from 4 Kings comes in, and a bit of an awkward shot on goal. Stuck to the hand a little bit too much, goes just a bit wide.
They're just a bit wide, but it's still not out, though. It will get slapped back, but that's more of like a reset slap. It's going to be a leech, though. Can anyone get it? Well, they can, but not the team that you want to score. 4 Kings with their lead, 20 seconds now. That's going to be a headbutt goal. Was that a headbutt goal? Maybe it was.
I don't know. Let's take a look at the replay. It was a quick slap in, whatever it was. It could have been a headbutt goal, just to sort of add insult to injury, if you will, so to speak. I don't know exactly what happened there under the chaos, but either way, a 3 goes in and the clock ticks down. Although it says round 1, this is round 2 since we had to reset lobbies, and that's it for Synapse. 4 Kings move on to the final, well, maybe not final, elimination bracket matchup that's going to be kicking off day 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, what a game. But before we talk about the bracket kit, I mean, what did you see coming from that second round?
That second round was definitely interesting. Obviously, Synapse having a hard time having a 3v4. They definitely used their plays to their advantage. They got around how 4 Kings was playing. They did get the lead at the start there, but once 4 Kings fired up, they were just unstoppable. They were faster on the stacks. They were faster on the defense. They just knew how to play around them.
Yeah, a really good job from 4 Kings here today to battle through the losers bracket. Well, I guess not really to battle through it. Synapse the ones that really had to go through the losers bracket. But either way, when they got down to it, they did manage to come out with their W and move on to day 2 tomorrow. And that is our final game of day 1 here for us in the Season 3 North American Finals. A lot of action is obviously left. You're going to want to be sure to go over and follow twitch.tv/VR Master League, where all of the season finale action will be for OCE, EU, and NA. You can obviously also catch all of that action in on your Oculus Quest in venues, and also on Facebook and YouTube. So tomorrow, going to be a day filled with very intense action. Giveaways in chat to be had, amongst other things, and obviously great Echo Arena gameplay that you're not going to want to miss. I'm incredibly hyped. I mean, any final thoughts from you when you see on what we're going to be going into tomorrow?
Oh man, tomorrow in my mind will be the best Echo Arena you can see this entire season. Everything is on the line for all these teams. Anomaly 4 Kings starting it off for NA, and everything's on the line. If they lose, they're gone. Followed up by the most amazing matchup, Joker against Kangorillas, as you do see here on screen right here, right now. So that's going to happen here for NA, but also there's going to be OCE at night. If you guys are working late, tune into the stream. VR Master League, once again, twitch.tv/VR Master League, as well as venues. But I guess if you're working, maybe you won't have your headset with you. But it's going to be a great day tomorrow, full of so much hype, so much matches, so many giveaways, all fighting for those prize pools. All right, before we do end it off and I send it back to you, huge shout out to all of you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch this game we all know and love, and huge shout out in advance for all the support you're going to give here tomorrow on VR Master League. I can't wait to see you all there. And huge shout out across venues, YouTube Gaming, Facebook Gaming, for joining us here on stream. Huge shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for all the stats you do see here on screen all day, as well as all our sponsors, HyperX, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRWare.net. But that's it for me. I can't wait to see you guys here tomorrow. Nightfire, take us away.
Yep, thank you all for tuning in. That's it for us here on the desk. My name has been Nightfire with 2 E's. My co-casters, 1UC and Kit Catastrophe. We'll see you all tomorrow for the finals. Do not miss it. But until then, bye-bye.
And we're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.